All right, what's up, everybody? Try to adjust this. All right, so tonight we're going to be trying to open up as many of these boxes as we possibly can. I don't know how long this is going to take. Typically, when we're going at normal speed, it takes like an hour a box. So we're going to have to go faster than that. We're probably going to have to use scissors to get this done. But we are going to be attempting to open all 12 of these boxes. So I got 2 cases in the mail today. So that's kind of the goal for tonight. So it could take 12 hours, but I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping we're able to do this quickly enough with the scissors. All right, there we go. I think we're live now. Took a minute. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, not waste any time. So the goal with this, A, is to try to pull the blue ink, and B, is to see how many Mothmen I can get out of 12 boxes of second edition. That'll be the interesting part, is to get the final tally. Dan Pena, the Beedrill King. What's up, bro? There we go. All right, let's see how quickly we can get these open. Let's do our box topper. Maybe we should save all the box toppers for last, because this is where the blue ink is likely, or is guaranteed to be. First hit, our box topper hit, is City. All right. One of those down and 12 to go. Let's see what the quickest way to get this done would be. We're definitely not going to be able to do the pack trick on these. I wasn't the biggest fan of Metazoo, says Dan, but it's definitely growing on me. How much did you pay per box? I paid about 90 bucks. So first pack. We're definitely going to have to keep kind of a fast pace with these packs. I'm not going to read every card. Chupacabra reverse. So no hit from the first pack. Someone said, what is this game? It's Metazoo. Very similar to Pokemon, kind of like a hybrid. I've heard people call it a hybrid between Pokemon and Magic the Gathering, but it's focused around cryptids and lore and monsters, things like that. Eternal Snowflake reverse in our second pack, so that's 2 reverse hollows to start things off. Not what you like to see out of these second edition boxes. We've definitely got a long night in store for us. White Fang, Shadow People, Dragon's Breath, Power Up Blue, and another reverse, a reverse Matlocks. 3 reverse hollows to start off the box. Not the way you want it to go. Hopefully we can improve upon that. I guess it is going a little bit quicker with the scissors. Giant Salamander. The Spookster. There's our first full hollow, a Black Hole Shard full hollow. I've noticed the prices on full hollow singles from second edition have already dropped quite a bit. The Chaos Crystal, I'm seeing it sell for between 20 and 25 bucks. Did you see they tried bribing Rattle Pokemon with 500K to take down the video? I did see the video that Rattle posted today, but didn't he say he was unable to confirm that that was for sure that Jacob guy's real account? So it could have been a troll. There was like he was assuming that it was the actual account, and he was guessing that it was based on the pictures and stuff, I guess, but we don't know for sure, right? Calvin B. Cards, what's up, bro? But I definitely think that's an interesting development if it's true. If that guy really did try to bribe him, then I think that makes it even more interesting to see what happens with Logan Paul at this BBCE when he goes and opens the box. Hater XXX, what's up, bro? Because if you guys watched the stream with Gary King Pokemon, it seemed like everybody on that live stream last night seemed pretty confident that Logan's box was legit. Gary was pretty confident. The PokeJew guy was pretty confident that it was going to be legit. So Logan said he really wasn't too worried about it. He said he only watched about 2 minutes of the video about it possibly being fake. So another full hollow black hole shard. So Logan didn't seem too concerned, and it's his 3.5 million. So I guess if it's not that big of a deal to him, I guess it really shouldn't be that big of a deal to us, I guess, if he doesn't really seem to be too worried about it. And I guess the bigger question is, how much money is he going to lose by having to open it? Is there really that much value? Is there really that much value in the premium of the box being sealed versus the box being guaranteed to be real by cracking it a little bit and looking to see what's in it? Because he paid about a $1.1 million premium on the box, just on the case, on the fact that those boxes were sealed. Nice. That's a good way to start things off right there. Babe the Blue Ox, full hollow. That's a really good hollow to get. How many second edition boxes did you get so far? I've received 15 of my boxes so far. We're going to open 12 tonight, but I'm still missing a shipment of 10. And I saw I was checking the tracking today, and I haven't heard back from the seller yet, but the tracking on my latest order, or the last order of 10 boxes, it was delivered today in Maryland, and I don't live in Maryland, so I don't know what exactly is going on with that shipment or what the address was that it was going to, but it's not gotten to me. I'm not even close to Maryland. So I'm still waiting on 10 more boxes, but I guess the goal here tonight is maximum number of Mothmen and hopefully a blue ink. Another full hollow Fresno Nightcrawlers. And I'm sure on eBay, this will be a fun, gigantic bulk lot to count out. I have to count out all these cards and say how many thousands of cards are in the bulk before I sell it. You guys would be surprised when you sell this Metazoo bulk, even without rares and hollows and reverse hollows and stuff. The bulk, well, from first edition and Nightfall, at least, it went for, to me, I thought it sold for a pretty surprising amount. Just having 10 boxes worth of bulk can get you a decent little return. Reverse Flatwoods Monster. So for this particular opening, I'm actually not going to sleeve up the reverses just because there's got to be hundreds of reverses tonight, and I'd rather just save those sleeves. 'Cause I don't have unlimited penny sleeves right now like I usually do. Light Beam. A full hollow Blood Ruby, very nice. I think this is such a beautiful card too. The pull rates are harder in second edition. It certainly seemed like it. Last night, was it last night or the night before, I opened 2 boxes. One box was really good and had really good hits. I think we got 15 full hollows out of there. And the second box had really lousy hits. We didn't get, I don't even think we broke double digits on the full hollows out of that one. So far they've been all right for me. This box had kind of a disappointing start to it with those reverse hollows, but I think now it's starting to trend in a better direction. Another full hollow Mermaid Scales. You guys can see what we were talking about in the first opening. All the blues in second edition, that seems to be another big difference. The blues seem to be a lot darker and deeper in the art of this set. But yeah, so far this box looks like it's turning things around a little bit. Our ratio is looking pretty good of hollows to reverse. I'm kind of timing myself on this one too, seeing how fast we can get through one box since we got 12 to go. Full hollow again, Chupacabra. Full hollow, very nice. Again, you can see how deep that blue is compared to the first edition version of that card. It'll be interesting tonight to see if we can actually pull a blue ink. I've seen that someone pulled one from a box they got from Argos, which is pretty cool. I would think that, well, we don't really know for sure how many there are, if there's going to be 100 or not, but I would think we got decent odds with 25 boxes. A reverse Bunny Man. I ordered some boxes off the website. Was there a way to get them early? Mine from the official website haven't arrived. So my pre-orders are what arrived first. I did some pre-orders from Southern Heat Collectibles, I believe is what they were called. And I got those first. Those came the quickest. So I guess if you placed a pre-order, maybe your order was prioritized in terms of how fast they shipped out. But if you just now bought one, I don't know how long it's going to take to get to you. But my pre-orders have already got here. And this, I ordered these 12 like a week ago. If you got them from the Metazoo website, they probably haven't even shipped yet. Forest Gods Amber. I think historically, whatever you order from the actual marketplace ships the slowest. But do you still have the Corvette? Yes, I still have both. I have the 77 and the 2016. And hopefully eventually I can get one of the new C8s. But yeah, I've still got the 2016 Stingray that I never drive because I never go anywhere. Another full hollow Chupacabra. If only we could get duplicates like this easily of the Mothman. We never seem to be able to do that. Is there a difference between the card stock and the second edition? Personally, I think so. I think these feel more glossy than first edition. First edition to me had more of a matte finish. These to me feel a little bit more on the glossy side in comparison. I don't think the difference is bad, but they do feel different to me. I don't know why I tried to open this the regular way and not use my scissors, but what's up, brother? 16 Beta Kira. Thank you, bro. I hope so too. And a full hollow Bigfoot. I don't think we got a single Bigfoot out of the 2 boxes last night. So we're doing pretty good. Our hollow pull rate has been pretty high so far. How often do I train currently? I'm getting back into training more consistently now. I'm 5 days, 6 days a week now. Before, I was slacking pretty hard. 2 or 3 days a week was all I was training. But I'm trying to get a lot more consistent now than I was. Another full hollow, Eternal Snowflake. So we're not really getting screwed per se on this box. But yeah, lately I've tried to ramp it up a bit, 5 or 6 days a week instead of just the 2 or 3. I was only doing like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or sometimes just Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday would be all my off days. The packs also feel different. The second edition packs feel different than the first edition. There's another reverse Fresno Nightcrawlers. Yeah, the packs also feel different to me. They feel more like the Nightfall packs than the original first edition packs. Forgot to sleeve up our Eternal Snowflake. Have you been selling the empty booster boxes? When I do sell them, I just sell them with the bulk. So I'll sell them full of bulk. I'll pack the booster boxes full of bulk and put them all in one bigger box. So I basically just use them as packaging to help sell the bulk a little bit better. Stone skin. There we go. Nice. Full hollow Chessie. That one is a lot more blue than in first edition. That's awesome. I'm hoping the doctor will clear me to start again next week. Clear you from what? Did you have some kind of... Were you the one... Did you have a car accident? Someone in the chat recently had a car accident, right? It's hard to keep up with who was doing what. Thanks. I wasn't sure. Something about those first edition packs are cool. Yeah, I agree. But there definitely is a noticeable difference for sure between these packs and those. It definitely seems to me like there was a different manufacture process for these compared to first edition. But in a good way. They're easier to open too. Although I still think using scissors is the quicker route. What do you guys think about Wilderness? Ooh, Ghost Train full hollow. Wilderness coming up here soon. Are you guys excited? Do you think it's going to flop? Are you going to buy the Wilderness Pin Club boxes? Yeah, we're doing good on these full hollows. Now I just need to pull them off, man, out of here. I had a bad seizure, which caused a brain bleed that put me in the hospital. I had to relearn how to walk through physical therapy. Wow. I'm glad you're okay. Well, I wonder, so what was did you have any kind of medical condition that led to that seizure? Or it was just completely random. That's scary stuff. Stone skin. And another reverse Bunny Man. But yeah, dude, I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm glad you're at least still here with us now. I'm excited for Wilderness. I think I'm going to get the Rudy kit again. I still have not purchased any of the Rudy kits. I had an opportunity to get the Nightfall one, but it just didn't seem like it was a good deal. It was like $900 and you only got one. There's only one box in there. Walking Sam, reverse. And as we all can see, Nightfall certainly didn't do what Cryptid Nation did. People that bought the Cryptid Nation Rudy bundle, they made out like bandits. Yep, I agree with that. Daily Rice, more excited for UFO. That's exactly what I was thinking. Another full hollow, Beast of Busco. I think we're going to have something like 20 full hollows by the time we're done with this. Pretty good. What's up, Nick? More Nightfall. Love it. How was your New Year, man? This is Cryptid Nation, so no more Nightfall, but my New Year was good. How was yours? Aesthetic Man's Nick, longtime fan. You into AMC or crypto? I had some AMC, but I sold it a long time ago. I've still got some. As far as crypto is concerned, I still got some Dogecoin, and it's doing absolutely horrible. I've never lost more money in my life on any investment that I've ever made. Another full hollow Fresno Night Crawlers, and this one feels very glossy. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera or not. But this one definitely has a much more glossy feel to it. Joker's Favor and Mr. Sly. What's up, boys? We got 12 boxes of second edition tonight that we're going to try to get through as much of it as we can. But who knows how much of it we're going to get through. I'm trying to go as quick as I can. Using some scissors, but I can't guarantee we'll get through all of them. I was supposed to have all 24, 25 of them today, and I was going to try to do a stream of all 25 boxes, full hollow Tizaruk, but I think that would be highly improbable of being able to pull that off in one day. I'll probably just pick up one box of Wilderness and then save up for UFO. I was thinking the same thing. I was probably going to pick up 2 boxes, one to open and one to keep in my sealed collection, and then just stop there. I'm definitely not planning on going as deep as I've gone with these Nightfall second edition. Nice. Finally, a full hollow chaos crystal. This is the first chaos crystal we pulled. So this is turning out to be a pretty good box. That probably needs to go in a card saver, but we'll get to it. Now we just got to pull a moth out of here. Go straight to the last card. That'll save some time, maybe. Well, it's the second to last. Or no. See, now I don't even know what I'm doing. Another full hollow Bigfoot. Yeah, this is a good box. So 2 Bigfoots out of here. 2 Chupacabras. Still no moth. I wish we could get reverses like this. And that's going to be the interesting part, Joker and Sly, is to see how many Mothmen we get out of 12 boxes, if we can do more or less than 12 moth. So I think the Mothman is still going. That's the only card that really seems to be holding value. Oh, reverse Bigfoot. I was like, where's the hollow? Probably the best New Year's I've had in a while. I ordered my first booster box of Dragon Ball Super. Nice. I just realized I put this Fresno Nightcrawlers in the wrong stack. DB Super is still not something I've gotten into myself. Yeah, this seems much more tedious as doing it this way, 1 card at a time. If I could just... Another Babe the Blue Ox. Damn, this is a pretty good... This is a good box. So we're getting duplicates of like some of the best hollows in the set. What's the most expensive Nightfall or Cryptid? I'm not quite sure. Nightfall or Cryptid. Nightfall is still more expensive than 2nd edition. 1st edition is way more expensive than 1st edition Nightfall, though. Zach, the Pokey Teacher. Bro, what the hell? Why is that your name? Another hollow. Chessie. Obnoxious 9 card. Zach says, blue ink, my Cuddy got to be creaming his jeans. Not quite. I'll cream my jeans if we get one. Shadowless and Unlimited Zard still do well. Should I expect Moth to mirror that? Similar to Power 9 and I think so. That's mostly what I'm investing in as far as actually getting stuff graded. I'm grading almost any Mothman that I get from any product, whether it's a promo card, whether it's a pin club card. I think Mothman is going to be something worth investing in. If anything, if there's any single card that does well through the longevity of this brand, it seems like Mothman is destined to be the one. Full hollow Walking Sam. It's the first time I've seen your name be that, Zach. The Pokey Teacher. I've never seen it. I've never seen it be that. Don't lie to me. I grew up on DBZ and Digimon. Still not a big fan of the Digimon cards, but Pokemon, Metazoo, and DBS I like. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of the old school Digimon cards. I am going to be doing a pretty big opening of the Digimon Classic Collection here soon, which is featuring the new school cards, but featuring the old school artwork and some of the alternate arts for that set. So I guess this will be the easiest way to do it. 1, 2, and then 3 is our hit. Ooh, another Chaos Crystal. Yeah, this is a damn good box. This box is slapping. Now, if this were 1st edition, these Chaos Crystals are pretty expensive. If this were 1st edition or Kickstarter, we'd be making a lot of money pulling duplicates of full hollow Chaos Crystals. But still no Moth. Zach is faking the hype. You caught attention to it last stream. I've got short-term memory loss, bro. Black Cat. I wonder how many old Scratch have been pulled so far. Someone's got to be documenting this, right? I mean, I guess someone that pulls one doesn't necessarily have to make it publicly known that they pulled one, so I guess that's kind of the tough part about it. But I think most people... Stars and Tripodero Reverse. Still can't wait to get my hands on some Metazoo soon. Zach, are you faking hype, though? Are you not excited about the Chaos Crystal? How close to the mic am I? I'm right up on it, bro. I'm talking right in its ear. And the last card is a third Chupacabra. Damn. That was a pretty nice box. Let's count out these hollows, because I think we did pretty well. I just saw the Topps red scratch. I did not know there was a Topps red scratch card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 hollows. Pretty damn good box. And then our box topper. So we're doing all right so far. Zach says that ASMR be slapping. The Pokemaster, what's up? SoundQuest Rob. Did you change your name from Team Rocket Rob? Is that our boy, Team Rocket Rob? All right, let's get this bulk out of the way and move on to the next box. But I think that is our boy, Team Rocket Rob. I didn't know until today, Topps Red Scratch has 666 on it too. So what did it sell for, or what's it listed for on eBay? I didn't even know such a thing existed. Because they haven't done Topps for Nightfall yet, and Red Scratch was the Nightfall chase card. It's a little bit odd. All right. Let's dive into another box. Trying to find a good place to... Stay tuned, NSP First Edition Sealed Jungle Box stream coming soon. You got a Jungle Box for me, bro? All right, let's see if we can get a... this will be the box topper pack if you guys are unfamiliar. Atlantis, what's up, bro? So if we did get a blue ink, this is what it would be in. No blue ink, but that's a pretty sick lightning storm. How many boxes do you have? Tonight, PokeSly, we're opening up 12, and we've just finished the first one. So we're trying to go super fast on these packs. I'm trying to figure out the quickest way. In all seriousness, though, when will Metazoo be available at Walmart, says Zach? I think January, it's the end of January. I think the 24th or the 26th, something like that. So soon, to answer your question, soon. Actually, I think the guy just responded to my email about, first one we got a reverse Tripodero. I think the dude just responded to my email from TCG Player asking about the status of my order and why it is being shipped to Maryland. I am interested to see what effect the whole Walmart thing has on the overall market. My understanding is it's not going to be every Walmart. Full hollow black hole shard. I'll yop a box just to open it up and not know what all the hits are. Zach, I'm telling you, you got to let Metazoo grow on you, bro. You're missing out. You don't only have to collect one thing. It doesn't just have to be Pokemon cards. You can collect anything, bro. Blood Ruby. Full hollow. Yeah, so that's what I don't know is what the regions are, what the states are that are going to get Metazoo, because it's only select Walmart locations. It's not all of them. It's a lot of them, but it's not all of them. Actually, I think it's like most of them. I think it's more than half. They had Digimon gift boxes stocked up at my Walmart. I need to go then. Full hollow Flatwoods monster, very nice. I need to go check that out. How much were they, Zach? 25 a box? I think the price has come down a little bit on the secondary market for the Digimons. How many Mothman do I have from Nightfall? I have about 55, and I have about 20 of them being graded at PSA. Another full hollow, Blood or Ruby. Well, this is a much more efficient way of opening packs, just skipping straight to the hit. Although it's not as exciting. There are 47, 43 Walmarts in the US, and Mike said it would be in 4,000. So that is definitely the majority then. So it's probably just some of those weird outlier Walmarts that might be in weird areas that are logistically hard to get to or something that might not get them initially. The first 4,000 is probably just like a test run. There we go. Full hollow Death Beam. Really nice hit. Forgot how fun it was to open first edition because it got so expensive that we just haven't really done it in a while. So second edition, you still kind of get that. It's almost nostalgic at this point because it's been so long since we've gotten to open up first edition. There's such good cards, though, in Cryptid Nation. Oh, so that one was a reverse Bat Squatch. Let me see what this guy's email says. Check on my order here. Give you guys a live update. I'm not seeing all mailboxes. Yeah, I'm not even seeing the dude's email here. Reverse hollow Squonk. Maybe if two Walmarts are close to each other, only one of them will get it. Yeah, that could be a good theory, I guess. Maybe it's not just remote. I was thinking maybe it was like the remote locations, like some Walmart in Alaska or something might not get it. Might not get it initially, at least. Reverse hollow Bigfoot. Still no Mothman yet, no. So you haven't missed a moth. Ghost Deer reverse. Got a 21 hollow box today, no Mothman, but definitely above average. Yeah, the box we just opened was 22 hollows. We did pretty good on that box. 2 Chaos Crystals, 3 Chupacabras, 2 Bigfoots, reverse Beast of Busco with terrible centering from top to bottom on that bad boy. Chupacabra again. We're getting a lot of these. Did you hear Metazoo is creating a video game? A video game for what platform, though, is what I'm confused about. Is it going to be like on Steam? Is it going to be for Switch, PlayStation? What's the video game going to be for? And what platform can you play it on? Unending Fire Crystal. And what type of game is it going to be? Is it going to be like an RPG? Should be interesting, though. Javier, I seem to always go deep, bro. I go deep on all these. Reverse Chupacabra. We did about 20 boxes for Nightfall too, but this is definitely the deepest I've gone on any Metazoo set. Metazoo needs to make one similar to MTG Arena, where you play the game and it's got animations. See, I never got into Magic, so I can't even speak on whether or not that's a good idea because I have no idea. Full Hollow Snallygaster. Metazoo worth holding? I think it is. I prefer to open it though. That's the fun part. I'm not one of the guys that's buying 1,000 boxes of Metazoo and just leaving it sit in the closet for 10 years hoping that it gains some value. I'm buying it because I like to open it. Earth's Core. Like when you play the card, sometimes it will animate into a character or whatever. That sounds kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh games, where you play the card and the character comes out animated and attacks the other character. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh game I used to play all the time on Steam. I forget what it's called. Mike said it was a 4-letter word, so Sega makes sense for 16-bit games. Speculation, of course. Power Up Red, there's a good hit. Now, right now, I'm kind of curious what other people have to say on this. The only card I'm really thinking about grading from second edition is the Mothman, maybe the Loveland Frogman, but does anybody else think what other card would be worth grading from second edition when right now the cheapest option for PSA is $100 a card? Medium's Third Eye Reverse. Is there any card worth grading in Cryptid Nation second edition at $100 a card besides Mothman? That is the question. And an Unending Fire Crystal, full hollow. At least we're getting a pretty damn good amount of full hollows out of here. The Swishman says Momo. That's out of Nightfall. Chaos Crystal, Bigfoot, and Ghost Train. Yeah, I sent 6 first edition Bigfoots to PSA Express at $150 a card, and I think that's definitely going to pay off and be worth it. A lot of people saying Bigfoot. So is Bigfoot like a big sleeper card right now? I sent my 6 best Bigfoot from first edition to PSA, and I think a 10 goes for like $1,000. Not if it gets an 8. That's very true. How much are these boxes roughly? About $90 right now on TCG Player. Woozy says, what's up? Honestly, I think Bigfoot is just an anticipation card. Reverse Funeral Mountain Terror Shot. One thing that I'm not too excited about is I saw the artwork for the Wilderness Pin Club collection. I think that Bigfoot looks trash. He might be huge in Wilderness. If that artwork that they're using for Pin Club is the same artwork they're using for the actual card in Wilderness, I just speaking of the devil, here's Bigfoot. I just cannot. I don't know. I just don't like it. You think 90 is high? This is the lowest it's been for a booster box that just came out. Yeah, let me see if I got a picture of it. I think it's on there. Oh, the guy did reply on TCG Player. Bigfoot, I think, is going up when Wilderness comes out. It's an interesting speculation. Medium's Third Eye Reverse again. He says, hello, thank you for bringing this to our attention. We have contacted USPS as they have put a stop on this shipment so it does not get delivered. We're having the item rerouted to us, and we'll get it back out to you ASAP. Our apologies, and we appreciate your understanding in this matter. Thank you. Mr. Magic is the name of the seller I bought. So I had 10 more boxes, or no, 12 more boxes on the way, two more cases. And it was routed to the wrong state, and it was out for delivery today. And I told the guy, I don't know where this is getting delivered to, but it's not me. Reverse Loveland Frogman. What's funny is that a lot of LGSs and Metazoo sites are selling boxes for $139. Yeah, the secondary market, she's a fickle beast. Sometimes you can make a lot of money, but sometimes it can cost you a lot of money too. Holy Gem, full hollow. But you got to respect that about the LGSs and the websites that keep it at MSRP, because when the prices go to $1,000, you're going to wish they kept it at MSRP instead of dumping the price to whatever the secondary market is doing. You should be, those should be the websites that you're saving or supporting, because hopefully when if the price goes to $500 right after something comes out, hopefully there's a lot of honest sellers like that keep it at retail. But Funeral Mountain Terra Shot. Like, I saw that some people were upset that the Metazoo marketplace was selling it for $139.99, and that's a retail price, and you should be glad, because hopefully you can count on the Metazoo marketplace to sell future products for that same retail price, even if the secondary market goes crazy. And I think that's kind of the point. What's that slab there on the top? That is a PSA 10 Cryptid Nation First Edition Mothman. My beautiful baby. I had 3 of them. I sold 1. I've got 2. Boss, what happened with the shipping? He said that well, I don't know what happened with it, but he said that they called USPS and put a stop to the shipment, and they're having it rerouted back to their warehouse, and then they're going to reroute it back to me. So it seems kind of sketchy. I'm not really entirely sure what's going on with that. It was going to Maryland, which is nowhere near me. Mermaid scales. Kind of disappointing, though. No, it was actually UPS. It was UPS ground. And I checked it today, and it was like out for delivery in whatever, Maryland. I was like, what? What got rerouted? I have 12 more boxes of Metazoo of second edition coming. And it was supposed to come today, actually, so that's kind of how I figured out it was in the wrong place. Hodag Full Hollow. Was when this came, it came via UPS, and both of my orders, this order of 12 and that order of 12, they both said out for delivery today, but only one came. They were both supposed to come via UPS the same day, and only one of them came, so I checked the tracking information on the other one, and it said out for delivery, but then I clicked tracking details, and it said out for delivery in Maryland, so I don't know what happened there, but like, I'm not even in a state that borders Maryland. I'm sure it's nothing sketchy. I hope it's not. I've heard, I'm very new to TCG Player, and I've heard some people have had some very bad experiences on there with people being sketchy, and I've only been active on there for maybe a month or 2, so there we go. Chaos Crystal. Boom. This is a good box. Our third Chaos Crystal of the night. I guess I need to angle this down just a hair. Still no Mothman, though, surprisingly. 2 boxes, no Mothman yet. Oh, it's TCG. I thought you ordered from Metazoo. Nope, TCG Player. Flatwoods Monster. The seller's name was Mr. Magic. In that case, I don't know if it's sketchy or not. Oh, well. That's exactly why I contacted the seller immediately, because I was like, what? This is weird. And I have not heard the best reviews of TCG Player, but So far, I haven't had any issues, and I've gotten some pretty good deals and prices on there. Reverse Hollow Tizharuk. See, I don't even think we got through this box much faster than the previous box doing it this way, even though we're opening the packs a lot faster. Unending Fire Crystal. Maybe a little bit quicker. Dub, what's up, bro? Greg BP, what's up, man? Long time no see. I feel like we haven't seen Greg the past couple of streams. Yeah, get that old scratch, bro. Another Death Beam, nice. So far we've got some pretty decent hits out of this box, but still no Moth. Greg, I'm curious to get your take on the Logan Paul $3.5 million case situation. GG Bird reverse. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? And I guess that question also applies to the entire chat because I think it's a very interesting discussion. What do you guys think about the Logan Paul first edition case of supposedly sealed case of booster boxes? Full hollow Jersey Devil, nice. Caught one a couple streams ago. I've been busy. Yeah, no problem, bro. We missed you, though. We do miss you. And Laura missed a couple, too. Laura only stopped in. She stopped in on the last one for a couple minutes. I want to see it opened, says Rami. And a reverse Eternal Snowflake. So we don't need to sleeve that up. All right, so box number 2. 2 boxes down. Still no full hollow Mothman. No reverse hollow Moth either, but we did get a lot of hollows. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 full hollows out of that box. Not bad. And, of course, our box topper here. I can't believe there are people who fake boxes and stuff. Yeah, it's disappointing. As far as the Logan Paul thing, I hope it's not fake, says Mr. Sly. He's the kind of guy that lucks out at $3.5 million and it's legit. Oh, thanks, Dub. I appreciate you sharing that link. That video actually did pretty well. One of them got like 10,000 views not even the first day, which is pretty good for this channel. Yeah, it's hard to say about the case. I think it's scary, but still a chance to be real. I think it's real. I mean, I did kind of think that maybe Logan knew something that we didn't and had a reason that he was so confident in it being real that maybe we didn't know. But it sounds like there was nothing that Logan didn't know, that Logan knew that we didn't, based on the live stream Logan did last night. It sounds like he didn't even have any suspicions at all that it might be fake. He just kind of bought it on the merit of the certification from BBCE and didn't even question that their certification wouldn't have been legit. Yeah, it's tough to say. I have a feeling it's going to be real, though. I guess the only way they're going to know for sure is if they crack it open. I mean, Logan said he didn't even bother watching the full video of the people speculating on why it might be fake. So Logan must not be too concerned about it. Did you guys know that Mike Waddell came out on Whatnot Christmas Eve and did a Cryptid Nation giveaway? I did not know that. So we got another city for our box topper. I think he's coming to Chicago this weekend to certify. He is, yes. Yeah, I didn't see Mike Waddell do that. I was going to try to watch a Whatnot stream, but with the fact that it was on Christmas Day and stuff, I feel like there's a lot of people that probably didn't tune in that were going to or that heard about it. Did any of you guys watch it? I'm guessing Mr. Sly did, but Did anybody else catch the stream? Was it any good? Did they pull the Zard? Pretty smart promo for Logan Paul if he owns a stake and whatnot to promote the app in that way. Wait a minute. Oh, reverse Gigi Bird. It honestly remains to be seen. I found it interesting that Gary thinks it will at least be a wash in value when open versus sealed. I mean, Gary, he made a good point. I mean, at least if you crack it a little bit, you almost are more certain that it's going to be real. There's really no real way to verify it 1,000% that it's real without looking inside. I mean, I don't know if they x-ray it or whatever to try to see, I don't know. Jersey Devil, full hollow. I don't know if there's any way without opening it that you can tell what's inside it and verify that it is a sealed first edition case. I have no idea. I thought maybe there was some kind of imaging technology where they didn't have to open it, but it is interesting that Gary thinks that, but I can understand his perspective on it. To a potential buyer, at least I know for sure. Logan said he was too busy to watch the video. Yeah, I saw that. Logan's an interesting character, man. $3.5 million investment, and he's too busy to watch a video on whether or not what he bought was real. A video that really raised some pretty good points. Full hollow beast of Busco. Yeah, I agree. I was thinking the same thing. Opening the case still doesn't fully prove that the packs within the boxes are real. Metal Man of Alabama. Knowing Logan, he's probably going to open at least one of the boxes because once he breaks that seal, he's got to know that he is. I mean, regardless of what Gary thinks, I still think he is going to lose a little bit of the $1.1 million premium that he paid on the fact that it was sealed. I don't think it's necessarily going to be a wash. I certainly don't think he's going to gain money on it. Like, I don't think it's going to go up in value like Gary said. Can someone tell me what magic is? Someone in the chat would probably be more qualified to explain it to you than me, since I really don't know much about magic. Ghost Deer reverse. Sounds like the original owner of the case is known for resealing packs and booster boxes. Yeah, I watched the video that Rattle Pokemon did today. Beast of Busco reverse. I guess I just have a hard time believing that the authentication company would be that reckless in authenticating something of that high value. I mean, they got to know that they're at serious liability if what's in there is not what's advertised. If that's fake or resealed or whatever, I mean, that's their whole business on the line. I mean, I guess I would just hope that a company like that wouldn't risk the. I just would think they wouldn't risk it. Reverse Tizrock, but I mean, if that's their whole business is authenticating stuff, I would just think they would have done their due diligence enough to actually verify the content somehow. I mean, it's going to destroy that company if the box is resealed or fake or whatever, and they put their stamp on it saying it was legit. Being this public and this many eyeballs on it, Logan Paul, that big of a deal, 3.5 million. I mean, that's going to destroy their business if it's fake. Reverse hollow Chaos Crystal. I think that's still worth putting in a sleeve. That company, BBC, opened TCA Gaming's vintage packs he sent to get graded. They are sketch. I don't know if I caught that part of the story. Stampa, what's up, bro? Do they ensure that it's legit or assure that it's legit? See, that's what I'm not too sure about, because if Logan Paul goes and opens that case, so let's say they are real. Are they going? So I don't like who's going to make up the difference in value. Because I just feel like he's losing that premium, that $1.1 million extra he paid because it's sealed. No matter what, if they're real or fake, once he opens it, I think it's going to drop in value. I think he needs to have it reappraised. And I don't know why I'm sleeving this up. And have somebody give him some kind of refund or something. You would think the grading company would have some kind of insurance. But is it really their fault if someone else questioned them? So Logan Paul goes and opens it, and then everything in it's real, but then it's open. I mean, and then God forbid it's fake. Who's going to cover that $3.5 million? Death Beam. There we go. Full hollow Death Beam. How you doing, Stampa, though? Long time no see. This is such a beautiful card. The card Post Malone pulled when he opened up from first edition. Earth's Core, full hollow. PK, what's up, bro? Hi, Nick, how are you? That's a separate story with TCA. Has he told it on his channel? I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm kind of interested. I love Rusty's channel. I love all the PSA returns that he gets. He has such interesting cards in his returns. That's usually what I watch for. Seems like every week he's got like a crazy vintage Pokemon return from PSA. They could reseal on camera and it could still be deemed intact. Growth. Full hollow. One of the obnoxious 9. Stampa says, I'm doing great. Still collecting Entei. Adopting a dog Sunday. Nice. Yeah, congrats, bro. Someone said that Gary's case doesn't even say first edition on it. Yeah, that's what Gary claimed on his live stream last night. Chessie, full hollow. Did I see you got a new pup, Nick, or am I tripping? I did. His name is Beans. He's also a miniature Yorkie, so he looks just like Rufus. We got him for Christmas. He is about 5 months old. He weighs 3.1 pounds. Took him to the vet yesterday. Nick, how many signed cards do you have? I'm not sure what you mean. Beast of Busco, full hollow. Yeah, he's asleep right now. The little puppy. He's definitely a handful. He's definitely a very time-consuming little pup. Man, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'll DM you a picture, Nick. Nice. Another Beast of Busco. I'm gonna be disappointed if there's not a single Mothman in here. In these first 3 boxes. It's going to be interesting to hear what Logan and Gary have to say on Instagram Live tonight, answering questions. Oh, they're doing another one tonight? I didn't know they were doing another one tonight. What time are they doing that? Reverse Snallygaster. I don't think Logan will be there, just Gary. Yeah, it seemed like Logan wasn't even too interested in being on the live stream that he was on last night. He was on there for about 5 minutes and said he had to go. So it doesn't seem like, he said he only watched 2 minutes of Rattle Pokemon's video. Nice. Full Hollow Sam Sinclair. So it doesn't seem like he's too concerned on spending much time in the Pokemon community discussion about the authenticity of the box. He just wants to go get it done and get it opened and find out for sure. So it doesn't seem like he's too interested in the speculation. He just wants to go get an answer. Metal Man of Alabama. He said he's been too busy to watch the whole video. Well, I know there's a couple big projects that I know of that he's involved with right now behind the scenes that he's been spending a lot of time doing. This new NFT project that he's been kind of traveling around with these Polaroid cameras, taking these like Polaroid pictures. That's for this NFT thing that he's doing. So I know he's been working on that. And he's been traveling all over the place getting content for these NFTs. And I think he's working with Gary V on this project. Slide Rock Bolter Reverse. I think he's also doing something with Facebook Watch, or like getting his own Facebook show or something. I will say, whether you love him or hate him, Logan Paul, he seems to be a lot smarter when it comes to business than a lot of people give him credit for. I mean, it seems like everything he touches turns to gold. Full Hollow Hodag. How long do you think you'll be streaming for? I would estimate at least 4 hours. At least till midnight, so probably 3 more hours. Whether we get through all 12 boxes or not, I don't know. Reverse Beast of Busco. He said he's not sure and hopes it's real. That's why he decided to open it right away. Just Gary going live at 11 p.m. Logan would be on. Thought Logan would be on, but it looks like he's not going to be. Well, I think Gary pretty much already gave most of his thoughts that are relevant on the situation. I mean, it sounds like Logan didn't even talk to him about it, so there's not much more that he would know, I think, as far as behind-the-scenes information. Forest Gods Amber. I think his feelings were a little bit hurt, to be honest, that Logan didn't run anything by him before buying the box, buying the case. Sounded like Logan had no idea that Gary even had a case. So I wonder how close Gary and Logan really are. Gary seems to make it sound like whenever he talks about Logan, like they're really good, close friends. But I would think if Gary is like the biggest name that Logan knows in Pokemon, that Logan would have hit him up prior to buying one of the biggest purchases ever in the history of Pokemon, just asking his opinion on it if they were really that good of friends. But Full Hollow, Slide Rock Bolter. I like Logan Paul, and I hope he doesn't get screwed. It doesn't look good, but he has the resources to get his money back. I don't feel sorry for Logan. I like Logan too, but I don't feel sorry for him. I think he will fully be okay in this situation. I mean, he's got not only the resources, but he's got the platform to really punish, if he wanted to, whoever screws him. If someone tries to not refund him his money or whatever, Logan Paul could really ruin whoever that person, especially if BBCE doesn't make some kind of like if it's fake and they don't make it right, Logan Paul could just wreck that business, and I think they know that. So I don't think he would have any problem getting some kind of insurance money or something. And I think really the responsibility probably is going to fall on BBCE because they're the ones that authenticated it. Unfortunately, if the scammers If the people were scammers and there's whatever's in the box is not first edition, I don't think they would be the ones that necessarily got punished by Logan. Logan would probably go through the authentication service to get his money. Then the authentication service would probably go after the scammers. Would probably be my. I don't even know if they could because they authenticated it. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm sleeping up the Blood Ruby reverse. It's a tough one. But something tells me if any money is given back to Logan, it's going to be through BBCE. Because they did authenticate it at the end of the day. So technically, it's their fault that the sale happened if it's not real, because I don't think Logan would have bought it if it wasn't authenticated. Do you have any Kickstarter or sample cards? I have neither. Even if the company said that, though, the company said they didn't ensure their authentication, it turns out to be fake. They don't guarantee it, they say. Even if that's what they said on their website or whatever, I think in this case, they're going to have to pay up something because Logan Paul can ruin this company. The amount of eyeballs that are on this, I mean, it would not be, I don't know why I keep trying to sleeve up these reverses. It would not be good for them. I think even if they say that, they're going to have to do something to make it right for Logan. I really don't think they're going to get away with selling an influencer that big, this high value of an item that they authenticated. Blood Ruby reverse again. I just find it hard to believe they would be able to get away with that. But who knows? A Holy Gem full holo. I don't know how anyone would trust a authentication company that doesn't guarantee its own authentication with insurance. You'd think they would just purchase enough insurance to cover all the items that they authenticate. And what's the slab you got posted there? That is the first edition PSA 10 Mothman. Not quite a Kickstarter, but I'd probably say that's my biggest pull. I've pulled several Mothmen, but only 3 have come back a PSA 10. So it's probably my best graded card, probably my most valuable graded Metazoo card. I sold one of the 3 a few months back for $2,000, which was probably the most expensive card I've ever sold. And I collect a lot of Pokemon. I've got a lot of Pokemon stuff, but I don't think I've ever sold a card for over $2,000 in Pokemon. So Metazoo has been really some of the highest value cards I've ever sold and collected for my personal collection. This card's not for sale, by the way, but I just have it on display because that's what we're chasing here. Full holo Ghost Train. And what's interesting is I was going to try to see how many Mothmen we could pull out of 12 boxes. We're almost done with our 3rd box, and we still haven't pulled a single one. 3 boxes, 0 Mothmen, which not a good ratio so far. They have authenticated fake Pokemon packs before. Cool Trainer Ryan has a stack of fake graded packs authenticated by them. Yeah, I saw that they had kind of a sketchy history when it comes to other things they've authenticated, but I guess you just really can't trust anybody these days. You would think, maybe I could understand some packs getting past them. Packs are a little bit, while they're still a lot of expensive packs, it's not as big of a deal as insuring something worth potentially $3.5 million. This is like the holy grail of sealed product in Pokemon, to have a sealed case of first edition base set boxes. You would think with something like that, they would put a little bit of extra due diligence, a little bit of extra research into making sure that that thing is authentic before slapping their label on it. Packs, maybe I understand. A few slipping through the cracks, even if that is their job to authenticate them. But something as big and as valuable, like I'm telling you, something that expensive is going to destroy their business. That is assuming it's fake. Unending Fire Crystal for the last pack magic. So 3 boxes officially done. Still no Mothman. Craziness. We got to start making up for it in some of these boxes coming up. So we're 1 hour and 10 minutes into it, and we're about a quarter of the way through the opening. So technically, we might be able to get this done in 4 hours. It's going to be a long stream. Yeah, Stampa, that's kind of where I was going with it, is even if they don't insure it, Logan's probably going to sue him. Like, if they don't make it right for Logan, A, he's got the platform to ruin their business to any potential buyers because his platform's so big, and B, they authenticated it, and this is a big money deal that he's going to be losing a lot of money on, especially, God forbid, if everything in there is fake or whatever's in there, if it's not first edition, someone is definitely getting sued, and I think they would probably rather just pay up than get sued by Logan Paul and lose, because I would think they're not going to win a case like that. Sup, Nick? Yeah, apparently they only authenticated the seal on the cardboard box. Why didn't they open it and confirm? I thought that was the point. Yeah, see, this is an interesting discussion because I've never even considered getting a sealed case authenticated up until this deal. I never would have even thought that was a thing, and I've never really thought about what it would entail to do that. I guess we didn't count the hollows on the last box. We probably should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So first box 22, second box 20, and third box 17 hollows. So far we've been above average on all these boxes when it comes to hollows. Nick, do you stockpile all those cards, or do you sell some of your singles to recoup losses? I sell some of the singles on eBay for sure, but I do have a stockpile of a ton of cards. We got a Mountain as our box topper. Still no Blue Ink. Still no Mothman. Many people would not want to open the case. Loses value that way. It's definitely understandable, but I guess, yeah, I never really thought about how you could authenticate a case without opening it up until now. I guess I just would have imagined some kind of X-ray technology. I don't know. I really don't know. That would be probably my first guess. My first assumption was some kind of imaging technology to see through the box. But yeah, I don't think Logan's going to have any problem getting reimbursed if the box is fake. Since I only know Pokemon, I'm assuming that Mothman is the Charizard of Metazoo. That is what it has been called, yes. Tizharuk Reverse. This is getting to be quite a big pile of reverse hollows here. So if the person that sold it to Logan has to pay him back the money, then BBCE gets by scot-free. I don't think anybody is getting by scot-free if this turns out to be fake. I think Logan, there's going to be a lot of litigation if whatever's in there is not first edition. And I do think that BBCE should be liable for that as well. But who knows? This could just be making a mountain out of a molehill. And there could be, the whole thing could be totally legit. And we just made Logan open a perfectly good case that didn't otherwise need to be open. I bet he's going to be pissed if he decides to go in there and open up the case and potentially open up a box to make sure everything's legit. And if everything is 100% legit, I bet he's going to be pissed. Power Up Red, really good hollow to get. One of my favorite hollows in the set. I don't think it's one of the most valuable, but it's got Mothman on it. The hollow pattern looks good. The hollow foil looks good. But yeah, I don't think anyone's going to get away with anything here. I think everybody that's guilty, if anyone is guilty, I think everyone is going to get punished by the amount of eyeballs that's on this. And like we were discussing earlier, if it is true that dude, the Jacob guy, really messaged the Rattle guy and offered him $500K to take down his video, if that is true, that is a pretty interesting development in the story and makes me really excited to see this case get opened, because now I'm not sure what's in it. Reverse Babe the Blue Ox. If it's legit, they both win, more exposure and views, etc. I mean, yeah, I think so. Full Hollow Silver Bullet. I think that's the first one we pulled in 4 boxes. So far, we are getting some pretty good. Yeah, that bribe looked bad, but they haven't. No one has actually confirmed that was the dude's actual account, right? It wasn't the same account that he was messaging him from before, so we don't know for sure that it was the guy. Which that is a big caveat to the discussion, that we don't know for sure it was him. Apparently, it likely was him, but we don't know for sure. Tis Huruk Reverse. I mean, I would be hesitant to accuse somebody of trying to bribe me unless I knew for sure it was them. Unending Fire Crystal Reverse Hollow, so we don't need a sleeve for that. And I'm still not fully sure if I understand the chain of ownership here. Like, I'm not quite sure what the PokeJew's involvement was. I'm kind of understanding it like he was the guy that hooked up Logan Paul with the seller. But he never owned it, right? So was the Jacob guy the last guy to own the box? Reverse Fresno Nightcrawlers. My personal opinion is I believe it's real until proven guilty, but I'm ready for some drama, says Stampa. I'm also inclined to believe that it's real, but who knows at this point. Full Hollow Black Hole Shard. I want to see you pull a sick error card. What error cards can we get out of 2nd edition Cryptid Nation? I haven't opened enough of it yet to know, or really looked into it enough. PokeJew told Mealy Pops and Card Kahuna about the case. So he had nothing to do with actually purchasing the case other than hooking up the guys that bought it. That's what I wasn't too sure about. Walking Sam. Because I know that the PokeJew had directly sold a box to Logan Paul before, but he didn't directly sell this box to Logan. So I was thinking more along the lines of, because he had done business with the PokeJew guy before, that the PokeJew brought this case to Logan Paul through these other 2 guys. He was like the guy that brought it to Logan. Blood Ruby Full Hollow. They took it straight to BBCE and had it wrapped. They already contacted Shine to purchase the case from them. Once BBCE was done, they immediately flew to Florida and met Shine. Shine bought the case. Interesting. That all happened back in April of 21. Funeral Mountain Terror Shot Reverse. Then recently, Shine, who has been friends with Logan for a while, offered it to Logan for the 3.5 mil. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good information. See, I wasn't understanding the chain of ownership on this because so many names have been dropped in the situation. I was really confused about what the Pokeju had to do with anything, because from what I was understanding, he didn't buy or sell any of it. Chibi Mothman reverse. Are you talking about the videos that Rattle Pokemon did? I've watched 2 of the 3, 2 of the like 40-minute plus videos. Chibi Mothman again, back to back. That was weird. So why Rattle didn't say anything until Logan bought it was really confusing. It made me think Rattle wanted publicity from Logan. No, not him. Okay. I was going to say I only saw 2 of his videos, and I wasn't really understanding the chain of ownership through his videos either. If you want to link that series in the chat, someone can pin that link and I'll go check it out later. I'll definitely go watch that. I'm super interested in the whole situation. I think it is fascinating stuff. I mean, obviously having Logan Paul in the middle of it is going to be something that brings a lot more views and eyeballs to it, but it is interesting. It's unfortunate if it's fake, but it's interesting. Any good pulls? We pulled about 4 Chaos Crystals now. Sam Sinclair, still no Mothman. We're on our 4th box, and we still haven't had a Mothman or a Blue Ink yet. The Mothman at least seems like it's a little bit harder to pull in 2nd edition. Reverse Joint Snake. Sup, Nick, just to help you with Ramon Dino's spelling name, that's what we say Roca in English is like rocks, in Kurez is like K-Raz. K-Raz. Yeah, I know every time I pronounce it, I go to read it and I'm like, man, I know I'm not saying this right. K-Raz. I'm actually noticing that a lot of these boxes have dented corners. I'm looking at like 3 of them right now that all have dented corners. Reverse Hoop Snake. That's the link. I don't see the link. It might have not have let you post it. Might not have let you post it. Eternal Snowflake reverse. Oh yeah, we did get a couple. I think we got 2 full hollow blue oxes already. Why am I going to sleeve this up? This definitely seems to be a box that's a little bit more reverse hollow dominant than the previous ones. Our lowest box so far was 17 full hollows. The Card Shop Show. Go to their videos from 8 months ago. Got it. I'll remember that. Card Shop Show. Look at this pack. Did you ever pull that old scratch? Never did. We opened a lot of Nightfall, but we never pulled it, so I gave up on that hunt. Unending Fire Crystal. It's titled Pokemon's Most Historic Cell. Bat Squatch reverse hollow. I buy a good centered full hollow blue ox from you, Nick. Well, be on the lookout on my eBay later because I'm going to have a lot of listing to do once we're done with these 12 boxes. So basically every 10 boxes cost me $1,000. So I'm going to have to try to get $1,000 worth of cards listed tonight, which I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that's doable. I still firmly believe that there's enough cards in here in each box that you could keep really the big hitters and pay for the whole box. I was planning on getting a Mothman from every box and paying for the Mothman with other cards. But we'll see. What's your eBay? I guess I should post it in the chat. Here, I'll get it for you guys. There you go. That's the link to the eBay. Remember all those intake ones? Oh yeah, dude. Dude, I still have your box somewhere. All the intake coins, they're in an Evolutions box. I gotta dig that out. It's probably still in a moving box somewhere. There's so much stuff that I still haven't unpacked at this house. That was right in the era when I moved from the townhouse to here, and all that stuff that was in the townhouse, half the stuff, the Pokemon stuff, is still in boxes. Now I wonder where that's at. Lakeworth Monster Reverse. What is this VOR? Yeah, thank you for getting on that, Dub. Seems like every stream that same dude or that same phrase keeps popping up. That shit's annoying. There we go. I lost my chat for a second. Full Hollow Mermaid Scales. The video should have been shared with the Pokemon community to shed more light on how the entire thing started to squash some confusion. Yeah, none of that stuff that you were saying, I don't remember hearing any of it in the Rattle video. I don't even know who the Shine guy is. Is the Shine guy another YouTuber and that's why he's friends with Logan? Ghost Deer Reverse. Must be Nikhil. I think Nikhil is probably long gone at this point. At least we can hope. No, Shine is huge in the sports card world. Ooh, nice. Here's an Obnoxious 9 card. Chessie, Full Hollow. Huge in what way, though? Is he huge on, like, with his online presence, or he's just like a huge retailer? He just made the largest private purchase in the history of sports cards with my personal friends. It was a deep 8-figure deal. That sounds pretty intense. Babe the Blue Ox Reverse. Nikhil sold the sealed booster box to Logan. Little known fact. Sinkhole Sam Full Hollow. That's the first Sinkhole Sam we've seen. I hear that a lot. What exactly is the Obnoxious 9? Well, the most simple way of putting it is there's less of them out there because they only come in a holo. They're I think they're the only gold rares in Cryptid Nation that only come in holo and don't come in reverse holo, which makes them more rare just by the merit of that. I'm not entirely sure what there's some kind of utility for them in the actual card game that makes them valuable. But I'm not entirely sure what's so obnoxious about them. Another reverse Joint Snake. Man, it looks like we might go 4 boxes with no Mothman. I just don't think 3.5 million has ever changed anyone's hands. The first case sold for 90K when the boxes were going for 200K. If it was real, why would anyone follow through with that transaction? Bat Squatch Reverse. Stampa's calling a Mothman in the next pack. Oh, wait. Snow Wasset. Snow Wasset reverse. Shine paid $2.7 million to Mealy and Card Kahuna when he purchased it. Full Hollow Death Beam, nice. We're getting some good information from Baubles and Ball cards here. I think the funniest thing about all this, though, is how little Logan Paul seems to really care about $3.5 million potentially being in jeopardy of being fake. Bigfoot reverse. Reverse Bunny Man. So this box, I think, has probably been the worst box so far of the first four. In the next box, three packs in is the Mothman. It says Don Silent. Squonk reverse. So this might have been, this had to have been the lowest amount of full hollows that we've gotten out of a box so far. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is the lowest, but still, that's about average. They're saying 12 is still the average for second edition. Nick, I DM'd you. Let me check. So there is Stampa's new dog that he's going to be adopting. Very cute. Second edition, so cheap with the pools. Leighton Gaming pulled a blue ink yesterday. So someone pulled one on camera. I still haven't seen any of these chase cards pulled in a video or on a stream yet. I haven't seen Old Scratch pulled on video. I haven't seen Red Ink pulled on video. I've just only seen pictures like on Instagram and on forums and stuff. All right, 4 boxes down. No Mothman. Will our luck change? You know what? Let's open up the dented box. Maybe this will be our good luck box. This one's pretty dented on the corner there. Maybe this will be a box with a dented Mothman in it. Have you been getting back value on these boxes? The first 2 boxes that I opened, I paid $90 for, and those cards are on eBay right now. And I've gotten some pretty significant value back on those, but I think prices have dropped since. Oh yeah, you can see a lot of creasing in there. Huh. Oh yeah, that's pretty. There's like a big dent. I'm seeing it now. I didn't see that at first. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Huh. Yeah, this box is pretty beat up. So this definitely needs to get opened. I appreciate all the memories, bro. Much thank you, Stampa. Really appreciate that. $10 donation from the boy, Stampa, and his new dog. Nighttime is our box topper. Pulled 2 Red Ink on a Whatnot stream. I know a guy offering single boxes at like 112, but I've seen boxes for 100 on eBay. I'd buy a sealed case, but no clue on this stuff. I think right now is a really good time to be buying it. You can get a lot of money back on a lot of these. Yeah, there's a lot of $10, $20 hollows that you can get out of these boxes. And right, oh yeah, these packs are kind of jacked. Look at that pack. There's a lot of $10, $20 hollows you can get out of these packs. And at the rate that we've been pulling hollows, and the box toppers are going for like 30, I think you got a pretty safe chance of getting your money back and still getting to keep a couple of chase cards if you really want. Jersey Devil reverse to start things off. They are like 90 a box. Oh, that's ugly. I watched it. Does the Metazoo community value graded copies? They definitely do. Unending Fire Crystal Full Hollow. Here it comes, says Rob. So we're about to find out if the third pack in really has a Mothman in it. As Rob predicted, I see you have a PSA copy. Yeah, that's a PSA 10 first edition Mothman. Uncle Sam, the first Uncle Sam that's made an appearance tonight. I use SGC grading. Yeah, PSA has been pretty kind to me with a lot of the first edition stuff that I've sent in, and hopefully a lot of the first edition stuff that I'm going to be getting back here soon with my most recent express order is going to be all good. Hopefully a lot of 10s in there. So, Rob, not a Mothman, but still, Uncle Sam is a pretty good hit. Loveland Frogman reverse. We haven't gotten a full hollow Loveland Frogman either. Do you play Metazoo, bro? I do not. Blue ink chances are 0.61% of pulling, but it's more rare than red ink. So how many copies of blue ink are there then? Reverse infield monster. So far, though, look at our stacks. Our stack of hollows is higher than our stack of reverses, so on average, we're still doing better. But yeah, this is the most Metazoo I've opened in a long time, and it feels good to be back opening it. I know everybody wants me to do another Pokemon opening on here. I'm planning on doing some more celebration stuff here soon, and then when that new set comes out, with that Charizard character card, we're going to open a lot of that, try to hunt for that Charizard, but right now I'm definitely enjoying the Metazoo. Hoop Snake reverse. And as always, we're going to have a lot of, we still got a lot of graded videos coming up. Probably a dozen PSA returns. Between all my returns, PSA and BGS, probably got a dozen videos coming up of really cool returns, but who knows how far away those returns are actually going to be. Holy Gem reverse. Coming up in March will be 1 year since my cards were entered at PSA. My cards were received at PSA in January. So it's been over 1 year that they've been there. In 2 months, it'll be 1 year that they've been entered into the system. Ooh, there we go. Full Hollow Loveland Frogman. But my cards got to PSA and were scanned in January 6th of 2021. So it has now been exactly a year. It's crazy. Do you think these lottery cards like red ink, blue ink should have been serialized? Should have serial numbers in the future? Yes, I do. I have 1,700 cards finishing tomorrow that were entered in 12/7/2021. Jeez. Tripodero, reverse. So that means you expressed all those cards? You had 1,700 cards that you You're talking about December of last year, of 2021? So that means you paid for Express on that many cards? That's pretty impressive. I bought Metazoo because of Nick, says Rami. I appreciate that, bro. No, I'm a group submitter for SGC. Nice. Have you tried your hand at any top/Metazoo? Yes, I opened about 25 boxes of that too. Sinkhole Sam reverse. I guess you could technically say I went deeper in that than I've gone on anything else so far, but I don't think the tops counts as like a full booster box purchase because I got most of mine at the $50 a box rate. So price-wise, that's not going as deep as that many booster boxes. But we are slowly working away at this reverse hollow Hodag, at this pile of boxes in the background. It's getting smaller. We're making a dent. Man, I can't believe, though, we're in our 5th box now. Death Beam full hollow. Nice. Still no Mothman. 5 boxes in. Almost at the halfway point. Do you see the 2nd edition Mothman increasing in value? I do. Especially since they said Mothman might not make an appearance in any future sets, at least for a long time. I think as we start to see him less and less, because he's not in these newer sets, I think people might miss him more and more. And since there will be no new supply coming in, I think people will keep buying him up. And I think the demand will remain consistent. I don't know why I sleeve that. I guess because it's a Frogman. He can be in a sleeve. But I think there's always going to be consistent demand for Mothman. Specifically, graded Mothman cards seems to be a really strong market. And I think as that supply stops coming in, I think the value will go up. Gave you a sub, man. Hope the info... I appreciate the sub, by the way. Hope the info on Pokemon helps out a little. Might check back to learn a little bit more about Metazoo. I like dabbling in different areas. It's definitely worth a try right now. There's definitely a pretty good dip in the market. And if you're looking at buying, I think now is a great time to buy. Reverse Jersey Devil. But I definitely appreciate the sub. And I appreciate the information as well. We're definitely going to be going down a journey later of watching some of those videos that you recommended. I don't know why they keep trying to spam that. But thank you, Greg, for being on that. Chupacabra reverse. So far, this box hasn't impressed me as much. There will be no 3rd edition of Cryptid Nation. It was mentioned in the Metazoo Discord. Yeah, I saw that. So we know there's not going to be any more Cryptid Nation, and I know that in future sets for the Cryptid Nation block, there's not going to be any more Mothmen from what I understand. So the Mothmen that are out there are potentially the last of the bunch. Nightfall and Cryptid Nation might be the only 2. So yes, I think the value will increase. Walking Sam reverse. Probably the next thing that I'm going to do is after opening these boxes, I'm going to start another PSA submission, assuming I do get some Mothman out of here because I want to get some graded copies of the 2nd edition Moth. Once I get this shipment back, this express shipment that's there now, I've got 20 Mothmen in that express shipment now, and I'm hoping that a lot of those come back at 10. They're all Nightfall Mothmen, and I don't have any 10s yet for the full hollow Nightfall Mothman. I had a 10 of the reverse, but I ended up selling that because I'm just not crazy about the reverse hollows. Mermaid Scales, full hollow. What's your favorite Metazoo card? I would say Loveland Frogman is by far my favorite. I've told this story before, but I live very close to Loveland, Ohio. So it's kind of the hometown cryptid here. And a lot of the Loveland Frogman story is kind of told revolving around the Loveland Castle, which I'm also very close to. So I think it's a cool story. I really like the artwork. I think it's by far one of the cutest of all the cryptids. And it's the main protagonist, apparently, in the series. Mothman is kind of the antagonist. He's kind of the bad guy. But from what I understand, Frogman is like kind of the hero beastie. Fresno Nightcrawlers, full hollow. I would say probably my favorite graded card would be my Loveland Mailman. They came out with like this promo card for the Frogman, and that was kind of limited. It was kind of rare. I got that graded. It came back a 10, so I really like that card. I've got that in my display case right now too. Reverse Joint Snake. Only fantasy cards. It looks like he likes Bunny Man. Stampa says Blue Ox. Are we opening all these tonight? We're trying to. So I'm trying to move through these packs pretty fast. Tiz Haruk Reverse. I'm trying to do 12 boxes in one night. And so far, the first hour, we got through 3 boxes, and it looks like we're going through these boxes a little bit faster than the first 3, so we might be able to make some good time here. Phoenix Rain, full hollow. The Gandalf of Metazoo. Are you referring to the Frogman? Full hollow Slide Rock Bolter. But I appreciate all you guys coming and hanging out tonight. This has been fun so far. It's good to see a lot more people. Oh, there we go. There you go, Stampa. Babe the Blue Ox full hollow. And I got to say, the second edition one looks amazing with the deeper blue colors. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of the second edition cards have a crazy deep blue. Beautiful card. Have you gotten any of your D-Brews Metazoo orders? I know some were shipped. Just curious. I bought mine at the I got mine in person at Collecticon, so I haven't ordered any online. I'm kind of curious if you're talking about the D-Mac one that just recently got dropped, the ones that come in the big boxes. That D-Mac thing is like it's like a brand of Steve Aoki's. That's the one that I just ordered a bunch from. So you're pulling first edition or unlimited. This is unlimited. Well, they call it second edition, so it's not technically unlimited, but it would be the unlimited equivalent. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. What does our boy Greg collect? Reverse Hodag. Oh no, I didn't get any of those. I just got the D-Brew shirts at Collecticon. I'm still curious about when our Dimac promo shirts come. I thought they were supposed to be shipping out the first week of January, but I haven't gotten any notification. I love these hollow tarot cards. First edition hollows are going to be hard to grade down the first edition aura hollows are going to be hard to grade down the road. Is there any rarity difference between red ink and blue ink? I think the blue ink is more rare. Or I guess the blue ink would be harder to get technically because there's more boxes, but still just 100. Slide Rock Bolter full hollow. Cryptid Nation, there was way less boxes, but still just 100 copies of red ink. Greg says Pokemon only. I have a lot of hockey cards from when I was a kid. I would collect Metazoo, but it's hard to get in Canada. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Man, we're getting close to the end of this first box, or this 5th box. And I'm still not seeing a moth. Beast of Busco, full hollow. I can't remember what the longest stream we ever did on this channel was, but 4 hours has got to be close. I'm sure we've gone longer than 4 hours in the past, though. I can remember some definitely long nights opening up those Sam's Club boxes that I got. We went for hours opening those. I could have found a more efficient way to do that, I'm sure. A reverse unending fire crystal. Four packs remaining. Still have not pulled a Mothman out of this first 5 boxes. Babe the Blue Ox again. Stampa. You brought that babe energy. We might have to get some of these babes graded. Need to do a first edition box break. I've got one here. It would be fun to open another one. Maybe. I think the prices are going to go down a little bit more when Wilderness comes out. That's just my personal feeling on it. I think this dip now isn't going to be the only dip. I think it's going to be another one. Oh, Metal Man of Alabama. And I think it's going to go even lower than what it's already at. So I personally think first edition is going to go back down to around $700 for a little bit. And that's when I want to buy some more. I might buy a few more first edition boxes at that price. I think right now it's at like mid to high 800s, but I think it's going to go even further down. First edition babes are going to go up in price when Paul comes out in Wilderness. What are your thoughts about Bigfoot? We were talking about Bigfoot earlier. A lot of people think that Bigfoot is going to go up in value once Wilderness comes out. Mike B, not sure. Oh, Metazoo Games in the chat. What was Mike B's question? I pulled an ink. Oh, I didn't even see Metazoo Games was in the chat. But Mike said, I pulled an Ink Air Oklahoma Octopus Hollow a few weeks ago. Any idea how rare it is? Not sure, but it sounds rare. Full hollow Chupacabra. It's always cool to see Metazoo Games stop by. But only fantasy cards, what are your thoughts on that? The Bigfoot increasing in value, the first edition Bigfoot increasing in value when Wilderness comes out. That's kind of the theory I've seen a lot of people going with. And it makes me feel a lot better about the fact that I sent those 6 first edition Bigfoots to PSA Express. And the last pack magic, 5th box. Earth's Core reverse. This might be the new record for the worst box we've opened tonight. So 5 boxes in, still no Mothman. So how many hollows did we get out of this box? Let's count them. Did we break double digits on this one? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that wasn't our worst box. I think our worst box was 12. So not too bad, I guess, but still, I can't believe we still haven't gotten a Mothman out of 5 boxes. So that means we got 7 boxes remaining. Let me get this bulk out of the way and we'll get on to box number 6, which will be our halfway point. So these were from a sealed case of 6, actually. Interestingly enough, since we were just talking about the Logan Paul case. So if this 6 box doesn't... Well, I guess we don't necessarily know they were all from the same case because I got them all kind of in a pile over here, but that would be a whole case of no Mothman. Had to put some of those full hollows in the spell books this time around. So are the spell books going to be worth buying this time around is going to be the question. We've actually done pretty decent on the pull ratio of hollows. I think the worst box we had was only 12, and that's not bad. And the best box we've had so far tonight was 22. So our average has been pretty good. And as you can see, the stack of hollows is still higher than the stack of reverses, and that's good. No longer cursed, that's for sure. Might be worth picking up the second time around for Cryptid Nation. I like the spell books. I think they're a cool supplemental product. I like the coins. I've been collecting the coins for a while, so that's part of why I bought the spell books for Nightfall. I like those black coins that came with them, and I'll probably buy some spell books for second edition just to collect the coins. So we got another Lightning Storm is our box topper card. Rob says, I'm still hoping FedEx is going to make it right. John, the TCG Baptist, says going to be nice to buy the spell books at around 30 since Nightfall is around that price still. It'll definitely not be too expensive to pick up those spell books, I'm sure. All right, hopefully this box is kinder to us than the last one. This will be the halfway point. So hopefully we can get a moth before we finish this box and get to the halfway point. Okay, heading out, everyone. I blessed this box with a Mothman. Thank you, Metazoo Games. Maybe this box will be the one since we got the blessing. We appreciate you. Always cool to see you stop by. I think the spellbook is a cool sealed piece to display for sure. Yeah, I like the way they're designed to look like books on a bookshelf. I think that was a cool touch. Full hollow mermaid scales. When you pull blue ink, are you going to keep it? Are you keeping it or selling it sometime later? Well, the first thing I would do is get it graded, and I guess depending on the grade would really determine whether I sell it or not. If it came back a 10, I probably would not sell it. If it came back a 9, I probably would. If it were a 10, I just feel like it would be such a rare piece to the collection. Just the fact that it is one of these lottery cards and it was a 10 makes it probably one of the rarest Metazoo cards graded that there ever will be. So I'd probably keep it if it were a 10. So would it be better to start buying box topper packs or just boxes? Well, I think the box topper packs can be searched somehow. That's what I heard, at least. I don't know exactly how, if they use a flashlight or what, but I think they can be searched. Holy Gem Reverse. Metazoo Games need to send some sponsors and product for our boy NSP. That'd be cool, but I'm more than happy with just buying it. That's the fun of collecting. I think finding deals on this stuff is one of the coolest parts. It makes it more exciting when you've got a little bit of your own skin in the game. Earth's Core. Full hollow. Man, I need to take a drink of water. I feel like my voice is getting raspy now. I've been really liking this stuff here. This Ice Mountain Simply Bubbles sparkling water. It's like the poor man's version of Perrier, but I like it. Theme decks are slept on. The best player cards are in them. A lot of the rare exclusive cards will be had, especially in the release event box. I agree with that too. Ooh, there we go. That's a good start. Chaos Crystal. Oh yeah, I agree with that, Pokemon. Send me some early stuff for sure. Unending Fire Crystal, full hollow. I'm closing down my bar right now, drinking some hazy IPA. Nice, bro. I guess Zach bounced out. My Zach, he bounced out a while ago. feel like we haven't seen him ever since he stopped by when we first started the stream. I guess his attention span for Metazoo didn't last very long. Full Hollow Earth's Core. Yeah, I do need to get something together to do like a bigger Pokemon stream. I'll get like a nice booster box or something. Maybe I'll get another Evolutions box to open up here soon. We can do another Charizard hunt. It has been too long. Black Cat Reverse. We've opened a lot of stuff that's not Pokemon lately. I feel like we got to get back to the Pokemon roots. You guys can give me some suggestions. This feels kind of weird up top. You guys give me some suggestions in the chat. What would you like to see me open? Or what would be a good Charizard chase? I don't know why this felt so extra sticky. Hopefully it's not resealed. Yeah, Pokebarn Zach was here for a little bit. Bat Squatch. Reverse. Evolutions is still the best semi-recent Pokemon set, says Joker's Favor. I think it's still a little bit overpriced now, though. I mean, I just really don't see how it's justifying being as high as it is. Open some Hidden Fates and chase that Zard. That's true. There's a lot of good hits in Evolutions, but I feel like the Evolutions Charizard, even in a PSA 10, has dropped. And the PSA 9s are like basically nothing now. They're like $100 the 9s are selling for. But the PSA 10 has dropped so much in price, I don't see how they're justifying these crazy prices for boxes because it's so hard to even get a 10 on the Zard. Do you plan on selling anything? Yes. A lot of what you saw me open tonight will definitely be for sale on eBay. Hopefully, I'll have time to get it up tonight, depending on how long this opening ends up taking. Reverse Hoop Snake. But yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm going to sell from this. I guess it really depends on what I get. I was planning on only keeping the Mothman and just like doing a savage attempt to sell everything else but the Mothman. But so far, it looks like that plan might not work out too well. Shane says, Nick, what's up, brother? Long time no see. Nice to see you here, Shane. Champion's Path opening, says the Pokemaster. Celebrations. Pokemon Vintage Box. Brilliant Stars. Yeah, I really want to do more of the... Oh, there we go. Another Babe the Blue Ox. I really want to do more of the Ultra Premium collections because I only have 2 of each of the graded... of the metal cards right now. And I want to send those to get graded, but I want to send a few more because the 2 that I've got of each one don't really look the greatest. So I want to get some that look a little bit better, hopefully. But those Ultra Premium collections are so expensive. How big is Metazoo? In terms of what? It's got a pretty good-sized online following. There we go. There's a Bigfoot. Speaking of big, the biggest feet in the game. Getting bigger. It's constantly growing. I mean, it's definitely more of a niche trading card game, but I feel like it's definitely getting a foothold in the online community. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen Chris here tonight. Yeah, that's kind of the other thing that I'm waiting for, Pokebarn, is I really want mine in a PSA slab. And they said they are planning on resuming once they figure out a way to make the card not move around in the PSA case. I really just don't want to get it graded by Beckett or CGC because I really would prefer it to be in a PSA slab. All my best Charizard cards right now are slabbed in PSA slabs. Death Beam. And I just want to keep that consistency. reverse Lake Worth monster. I guess I could text our boy Chris and see what oh, he FaceTimed me. I wonder why he would FaceTime me. Yeah, he FaceTimed me at 9:42. Do you think Metazoo is going to be the next Pokemon? Those are some big shoes to fill. I don't think Metazoo is going to be the next Pokemon in terms of replacing it. I do think it could be the next Pokemon-like franchise where they could branch out into all these different forms of multimedia and be successful with these characters. I do think that. I think they have the potential to be a much bigger brand, and they have some staying power, I think. The next Pokemon, though, is a little bit hopeful. A little bit overly optimistic, I would say, but I think it could be a similar brand and do similar things, especially with their plans of having a animated series, a video game, expanding into plushies and stuff like that. I think will probably go a long way to solidify the brand. Metazoo could beat Magic. Joke's 50%. Chibi Mothman. I cannot believe we have not pulled a single Mothman yet. Chris would be laughing if you were watching this. Chris opened up a box. His first box of second edition had 2 Mothman in it. Tyler, that's actually a pretty good way of putting it. It's like an Americanized version of Pokemon because it is based on North American cryptids. Metazoo, the first movie. Bigfoot Hollow again. And I think the other cool thing about Metazoo is like, I think there's no secret that a lot of people that are into Metazoo are people that grew up with Pokemon. So a lot of people in their 20s and early 30s. So I think the cool thing about that is if this is the next Pokemon, we can kind of remember and experience it as adults. Like we're in the beginning phases of this new Pokemon-like thing. But we're adults and we can buy it ourselves and actively participate in the experience. Whereas when we were kids, we didn't really have as much control over, what we got to buy or how much we got to participate in certain aspects of Pokemon. But I think the cool thing will be if this is like the next Pokemon-esque thing, the fact that a lot of us got to participate in it as adults, I think is kind of the cool part of it. The reliving the childhood aspect and being around for the beginning of this, I think, is the cool part. Flatwoods Monster, Full Hollow. Only been 5 months and 1 week since first edition came out. Man, that is crazy to think about, isn't it? Think of how much Metazoo has done in the past 5 months. Since that release of first edition. Another Death Beam, Full Hollow. Black Cat, reverse. I think Pokemon, Metazoo, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Go great together. That's my main 3. I really do need to... I always say this. I want to get back into collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Heavy. I collected Yu-Gi-Oh! Really heavy in like 2015, 2016, and it was really cheap for me to get back into it as an adult. And I got so much crazy good stuff. And it's all just sitting at PSA right now. That's kind of the reason I've been waiting on Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like, I've already got a ton of really rare stuff, a ton of, first edition Blue Eyes, SDK Blue Eyes, all these really good classic cards, just near mint, fresh out of the packs, fresh out of the decks, the starter decks, and they're all just sitting at PSA. So I kind of been waiting on Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I already have all my best stuff just sitting there waiting to get graded, and I just want to get it back. And maybe I'll sell some of that and use that money to buy more Yu-Gi-Oh! But Like literally the majority of my Yu-Gi-Oh collection is just sitting at PSA. Full Hollow Chupacabra. I might have sent more Yu-Gi-Oh than I sent Pokemon, to be honest. I know there was one submission, and I sent Yu-Gi-Oh in almost every submission, but there's one submission where I had 175 cards, and they were all Yu-Gi-Oh, and they were all just vintage Yu-Gi-Oh hollows that were in mint condition. The Yu-Gi-Oh returns, for any Yu-Gi-Oh fans, when those come back, I think they're going to surprise a lot of people. I think I got some really, really good stuff in there because I got it at a really good time. Forest Gods Amber Full Hollow. Because back in 2016, 2015, the Yu-Gi-Oh prices weren't even close to what they are now. I mean, you could get some really good stuff. And I've got some good stuff. It's just at PSA. See, I never got into, when I was a kid, I never got into Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, the trading cards, but I loved the movies. Greg says, I've been collecting rice and other non-perishables. China is stocking up, so am I. You and me both, bro. Not necessarily rice, but a lot of cans of tuna. I got a lot of, I've been like hoarding water bottles and toilet paper and shit. Just mostly because I live out in a pretty remote location. So if any of that stuff ever became hard to get, I'd be kind of stranded without it. Especially in the snow. We've got some snowstorms coming up, and I was thinking I'd probably not be able to leave my house in the snow just because of how far out in the country I am. So I want to have all that stuff stocked up well in advance. Do you do sports cards? No, not really. I really don't do it at all, to be honest. I don't know anything about it. Well, we're getting close to being done with box number 6, and it's still looking like Mothman has eluded us. How many packs we got left? Like 6? There's got to be a Mothman in one of these boxes. Reverse Huggin' Molly. We did have Metazoo Games officially bless this box on their way out. Full Hollow Black Hole Shard. Sports is no fun. Athletes always disappoint. Fake characters are better than real people. That is such a good point, though. You invest in sports cards, and a lot of these guys that are still around, they could easily do something super messed up, get into legal trouble, beat their girlfriends. Then you don't want that card anymore that you thought was valuable. A lot of it depends on the person. What's up, Nick? Bought some Cryptid Nation singles off you the other day. Awesome, bro. I appreciate that. Black Cat Reverse. Did we get another spam guy in there? I don't even know what it is they're trying to promote. Man, I'm gonna be frustrated if there's not a Mothman in this box. 6 boxes with no Mothman. Crazy bad luck. Bunnyman Reverse. Where is Laura, by the way, Greg? Laura has been noticeably absent from this stream. She's on the last one. But I feel like she usually makes these later night streams. Last pack of this box. It's got a Mothman on it. I kind of got to pee. I should take a pee break here at this halfway point. And that's probably what I'm going to do. Last pack magic. Let's see what we got. Reverse Bigfoot. All right. Let's count these hollows. And then I'm going to pee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we're not doing too bad on the hollow pools. We're actually getting a lot of hollows. It just, none of them are Mothman. All right. Give me 5 seconds. I shall return. All right, I have returned. Get some more water out of here. Grab a liquid death. Okay. Hey Nick, do you want the best way? Do I know what the best way to get a Topps box is? It's really hard to trust the ones that are on eBay, in my opinion. I personally wouldn't buy one off of eBay unless you're planning on keeping it sealed. If you're trying to get one of the serialized cards, it seems like people have pretty much figured out a good way to search the boxes for those. All right, let's get some of this bulk out of the way and move on to the second half of tonight's opening. So we are almost exactly 2 hours into it at the halfway point. Or no. We're way over 2 hours. So we might be a little bit past midnight by the time we get done with this. And if any of you guys want to buy this bulk, message me on Instagram or check my eBay later tonight. We'll have 12 boxes worth of Cryptid Nation 2 bulk. If anybody's interested in purchasing it, make me an offer. I'll give you guys a fair deal on it. Do you like Cryptid Nation or Nightfall better? It's a tough question. When it comes to first edition, I would take Nightfall first edition over Cryptid Nation second edition. But I would take first edition Cryptid Nation over Nightfall for sure. Just because some of the values in first edition are getting pretty crazy on some of the cards. I really hope none of these are resealed. I don't think anybody would have even had time to reseal this much second edition yet, but some of these have looked kind of sketchy. Some of the wrap. Yeah, I'm trying to get some top cards. I don't really care what I get at this point. Would StockX be good? I think Channel Fireball has an eBay store. Someone has told me that Channel Fireball had an eBay store, and they've got a bunch of tops still on their eBay, and that might be a reliable place to get it. So our box topper is City, so not a blue ink. I would look for any big retailer that is selling a bunch of it that's like an actual website or an actual company, and they probably don't have time to search all of it, or might be a bit more trustworthy to not search all of it. I think that would probably be your better bet, is to go through a place like that, but just find an eBay store. Sorry, I was checking my phone for a second. I just realized I haven't checked it in like an hour and a half. I had a bunch of stuff popping up on my feed. All right. You should do a Cryptid Nation first edition box break for us to jump in on as well. Those are just a lot more expensive to do than these. I mean, this whole 12 boxes is almost the same cost as one box of first edition. You could open 10 boxes of second edition, or just open one box of first. I think it's more fun to open 10. Well, it would be more fun if we were pulling more Mothman out of here. Right now, it's not that fun, because I feel like we're getting kind of screwed on some of these boxes, I feel like. Value-wise, for sure, I think Nightfall Cryptids and Art Choice was sick. Yeah, I really think the Wendigo could have been the biggest hit in Nightfall, even bigger than potentially Mothman if they had made the Hollow a little bit better. I just think the Hollow didn't really pop on the Wendigo because it had such a dark background, and I think the Mothman overshadowed it because I think the shininess of the Hollow on the Mothman, because it was so bright, looked a lot better. I think the Wendigo would have been the champion of that set had the Hollow been better. Have you heard about no booster boxes for second edition? What do you mean? Are they not doing second edition in the future? Is that what you mean? True, the Hollow and Wendigo. I think the Hollow and Wendigo pops more when it's in a PSA case. Yeah, I definitely have. I mean, I've got basically every Hollow in Nightfall back as a 10, and I think the Wendigo looks good. I mean, it's my favorite. The Wendigo artwork is one of my favorite artworks in the whole set. I just think the Hollow doesn't look as impressive, and it looks like some people are agreeing with me. I just think the Hollow could have done more to make the image pop. I mean, if you look at the card as a non-Hollow rare, it looks really good. The artwork is cool. Jason Bake, what's up, bro? But I think other than that Hollow, I think Wendigo was on track to be the most popular cryptid out of that set. There's actually a new movie I just saw on, I haven't watched it yet, Piazza Bird. We haven't pulled a single Piazza Bird tonight either. There's a new movie on Netflix, or maybe it was Prime Video. It's called Antlers, and it's this new horror movie about the Wendigo. So maybe that would be worth checking out. I think I'm going to take one of these teddy bear gummies. Oh, maybe not. These little Bay Smokes gummies. Maybe I'll do one of these ones. If I can get this package open. That's pretty good. Mike stated that future second editions would be through Target, Walmart, GameStop, etc. I'm not sure if that's all second edition or not. So none of them will be booster boxes. They're all going to be impulse aisle products. All right, Greg, no problem. Make that call, buddy. Hopefully we can pull a Mothman before you return. Tizfaruk. Full Hollow. Oh, there's Laura. It took you long enough, Laura. Laura's been MIA. We missed you, Laura. Oh. Reverse Cactus Cat. Come on, we need a strong start on one of these boxes. What's the best card you have ever pulled pack fresh? From Metazoo or just in general? There we go. There's a reverse Mothman. I'd say from Metazoo, definitely the first edition Moths. Let's leave up the reverse. It's not bad. Didn't get a notification. Yeah, people have been saying that lately. They're not getting notifications from my videos when they go live. So I guess make sure you click the bell. Supposedly, it's supposed to notify you. Menehune reverse. Not necessarily the reverses that we're after either. In any TCG or sports card ever. Best card I've ever pulled pack fresh. I guess the Evolutions Charizard. I've never really opened any anything crazy vintage. Yes, it certainly seems like it's taken a while to pull them off, man. I agree. What if we open up all 12 of these and we don't get a single Mothman? Chessie full hollow. We're getting some good full hollows, but not a lot of Moths. Flatwoods Monster reverse. I opened 4 boxes and only got 1 hollow Moth. So it does seem like they're harder to get here. I was saving the card savers, Laura, for the Mothman only, but it doesn't look like we're going to need very many of them at the rate that we've been going. If you get no Moths from these, my boxes have better chances. Probably. I'm taking away a lot of the dud boxes for you. Actually, I can't really say any of these boxes have been duds. There have been some really good pulls, just not the Mothman. But I mostly wanted to get all these open so I could send more Mothman cards to get graded. Because I'm planning on sending those out this week. My next PSA order. Fresno Nightcrawlers. I was hoping to get that done here in the next couple of days, but I don't know how many more Mothmen it looks like we might be including in that. My buddy opened 2 and got like 6. Lucky bastard. Quetzalcoatlus. I think that's the first Quetzal we've gotten all night, too. Maybe the second half will treat us better. You haven't pulled a lot of obnoxious 9s either. Yeah, that's true. Well, not necessarily. We just got out of this Chessie is one of them, isn't it? But yeah, I guess we haven't really pulled a lot. Babe the Blue Ox, reverse. I've seen a few obnoxious 9s sprinkled in there, though. Lightning Glass, reverse. I opened 1 box, got 2 Mothmen, but terrible centering. Well, we'd have to open up 2 Mothmen per box for every box for the rest of the night to get as many Mothmen as I was wanting. I was hoping to get at least 1 per box and have like a dozen to send to PSA, but It doesn't look like it's going that way. Chupacabra reverse. Bat Squatch reverse. Opened one box and got two moth, but Full Hollow had a weird print line. Full Hollow Lightning Glass. Thank you, bro. Or maybe the very last box we open will have a blue ink in it, and then that'll be our consolation prize for not getting any moths. I just got a Robin Hood notification. I wonder if that's a good or a bad notification. Blood Ruby. I think this is probably one of the coolest looking cards in Cryptid Nation. Earth's Core Full Hollow. I think the dude that pulled 2 red ink was the craziest thing so far. Someone pulled 2 red inks. I wonder how many boxes he had to open to pull 2. Nick, where do you think CN2 singles are going to settle at? I think they're going to go pretty low. Percentage of, ooh. I would say probably less than 50%. I think they're going to go pretty low. That's my honest opinion. It already looks like the Chaos Crystal is going for less than 50% of what the Cryptid Nation Chaos Crystal goes for. I think we'll see a lot of these start to be in the range of Nightfall hollows. Some of the less desirable Nightfall hollows go for like nothing. Reverse Lizard Man. No God packs, that's for sure. Unending Fire Crystal. But we are putting in work tonight. Hopefully we can get some... Hopefully get at least one crazy moth box that has a few. Eternal Snowflake Reverse. Oh, I appreciate that, Greg. He tried to let Laura know. Bunny Man. She's just slacking. And a Squonk Reverse. Laura, you suck. Reverse Lakeworth Monster. We're definitely on a little bit of a reverse spree. Proton Beam. Kentucky Hellhound is our reverse. Laura says, I do, and I'm good at it. I would not know about that. How much did you get each box for? About 90, give or take. Enfield Monster Reverse. God, gotta catch a break. Mermaid Scales. Full Hollow. Man, we're almost done with this 7th box. And still no Mothman. 7 boxes, no Mothman would be crazy. Eternal Snowflake, full hollow. I would be pissed. Six packs left. Reverse Forest God's Amber. So this is definitely looking to be, this might be the worst box. I know we haven't broke double digits on hollows yet. This is a rough box. Metal Man reverse. This is definitely adding to our stack of reverses. 4 packs left. So I think the lowest hollow box that we've opened so far has been 12. I think we're less than 12. Here's a full hollow. Well, I think we're less than 10 because I don't think we're double digit hollows yet. 3 packs remaining of box number 7. Matlock's reverse. Yeah, we're getting killed on this one. Bunny Man reverse. It's a brutal box. These piles are getting a little bit reckless. Might have to start new piles. Might have to do that for the next box. Last pack magic. What do we got? Are you going to buy more of these? These are a little rough. Probably not. This is probably as deep as I need to go. Well, I've got 10 more coming. Or 12 more coming. However many more are still on their way. I'll open all of those and keep, well, I'll keep one sealed. But after that, I'm probably not going to order any more. I think this is probably as deep as anybody needs to go on one set. I don't know why I just put that bulk in there. So weird. They thick, and I like thick, says Laura. All right, 5 boxes left. Let's go with this one. Oh, wait, we didn't count the hollows. What am I even thinking? That had to be the worst box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that was the worst box. Chris is in the chat. Chris, we've opened 7 boxes. 0 Mothmen. Can you believe that? 7 boxes, no moth. Well, except for 1 reverse. All right. Let's open up this bad boy. Oh, that's a nice looking card. Ground. Got like a, looks like a Wendigo skull in there. What's up, dude? NKU guy here. What's up, bro? Really no moth. Yeah, bro. 7 boxes, no Mothmen. This is box number 8 right now. All these piles, those are reverses, and those are full hollows. We got a lot. We've got a pretty good amount of chaos crystals, though. I feel like we've got a lot of those. Yeah, hanging with the crew is what makes the boxes more tolerable. The fun part is opening them with a live chat. Enfield Monster to start things off. Chris, where the hell have you been, bro? Why'd you tried to FaceTime me earlier? I told you I was live. Laura and Greg are not messing around. Jersey Devil, full hollow. Nick, if you see my comments, hold up a moth pack. I don't have volume. Why don't you have volume? Let's see if Chris can understand the messaging here. He probably is. Phoenix Rain, full hollow. All right, next pack is supposedly the Mothman, according to Rob. Not a Mothman, but that's a good pull right there, Loveland Frogman. That really should get card savered up. Yes, Chris. No moths in 7 boxes. Chris, you need to turn on your volume. Or I guess the people in the chat can answer your questions. If you can read. Chibi Quetzal. I don't know why Chris doesn't have volume, though. He's probably laying in bed with Nicole. She won't let him watch the stream. Full hollow mermaid scales. The seller probably x-rayed these boxes. That'd be a little bit hard to do, to see each individual card on x-ray. Reverse black hole shard. Where's the blue ink I saw in description? You're not allowed to talk to Frogman. Oh yeah, his girl won't let you. His girl's got some common sense. Quetzal reverse. Laura is nothing but trouble. The good kind of trouble, but trouble nonetheless. Another Mothman reverse. Don't get offended, Laura. Chris, thanks for the $1.99. It'll pay for this moth. It's probably what they're going to go for. Mothman pack for Chris. Ooh, nice. Doubling up on the Loveland Frogman hollows. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that one bit. I would love to double up on some Mothmen. I think we got a few more Loveland Frogmen in there, in that pile that I needed to card saver up. I guess we can do a giant hit recap at the end of the video. Funeral Mountain Terror Shot. Is it worth it to break a first edition box? I think so. If you got one, and you don't really have any reason to keep it sealed, I guess. I've got one, but I need to keep it sealed. Holy Gem reverse. Maybe now Chris will actually participate in the chat since he can't actually hear what's going on. His only way of communicating with us is in the chat. Chaos Crystal Reverse. I'm contemplating buying a first edition box or a case of second edition. That's what I was just telling the chat. I mean, it's more fun to open like 10 boxes of second edition compared to just one box of first. Kentucky Hellhound Reverse. Man, Blood Ruby. I thought it was going to be a Mothman. So when Chris comes to the chat, we get 2 frogmen. Chris making it rain frogs on us. Giant salamander. I don't think $9.50 is a good price for first. I think you should be able to find one lower than that, especially now. 50-50. I'm new to Metazoo. I have like $2K to spend. I would buy both then. I'd just buy a box of Cryptid Nation and a case of Cryptid Nation 2. Yeah, $9.50 sounds a little high to me too. Enfield Monster. I think you could get it in the mid-8s. I think $8.50 is a little bit more. The common. Metal Man of Alabama Full Hollow. Chris is very proud of his first PSA submission that I'm proud of him too. He sent a Kickstarter moth and the Collecticon moth, which is the card that I wanted. I wish it was mine. We had like a backpack full of promo cards from the Metazoo booth, and we divided them up. And he got one of the promo packs that had the Collecticon Mothman in it. We still don't know for sure that it was his pack, but it probably was. Medium's Third Eye. Man, I cannot believe we're on the 8th box. And still no moth. This is madness. There's a Obnoxious 9, a growth. Babe the Blue Ox reverse. You know, those piles are getting a little bit precarious. Death Beam Full Hollow. We got a lot of Death Beams tonight. I feel like that might be a good one to make some money back on. Black Cat. Raw Collecticon Moth sold for $700 earlier, says Chris. I list a lot of them as singles. And there's our first Mothman of the evening. Looks really good on centering, too. I don't see any whitening. Finally. Laura, send me some of those links you're talking about there. I'm just kidding. Don't send me that spam. I don't see a print line. Oh, wait. Is there one? No, I don't think I see one. Nice, though. Finally. Our first moth of the night. Hopefully we can do better than that, though. I'd like to not open 12 boxes and only get one moth. That'll kind of suck. Sewer alligator reverse. Chris Broughton moth, you're welcome. That card saver was really nice, says Laura. Laura doesn't need links. All she needs is a card saver to visualize what she's thinking about. Chris, can you hear me yet? Chris, type a 69 in the chat if you can hear me now. Are you still listening to us on, or are you still watching on mute? I bet that's it. He's in bed with, what's-her-face. Doesn't want to wake her up. Very sweet. Bigfoot reverse. Space Penguins reverse. Chris, I haven't seen you comment a 69 in the chat yet, though. I don't think he can hear us. Full Hollow Forest Gods Amber. Only Chris bring moth. Yeah. Snallygaster reverse. Chris's girl's got him on lockdown. Tripodero is our reverse hollow. Man, this box kind of sucked too, even though we got the Mothman. What is the card game? Never heard of it. It is Metazoo. It focuses around cryptids, monsters, beasties, whatever you want to call them. It's very similar to Pokemon. Kind of like a cross between Pokemon and Magic is what most people say. How many Nightfall pin boxes did you end up opening? Just 2. Black Cat reverse. Damn, my trash bin is getting pretty full. It's like the most packs I think I've ever been in my trash can. Chris is using a burner phone. Full Hollow Bigfoot. We got a lot of these. And Giant Salamander reverse. That was not a great box. All right, let's go through these hits here. So I know 2 of them were Loveland Frogmen, but they're off to the side. So let's look at this here. So if we got 1 and 2 with the Frogmen, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's a tie between that box and the box right before it for the worst boxes as far as the lowest hollow pull rates. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to need to start a new stack of reverses for sure. But yeah, if anybody is interested in buying some of this bulk, I will be checking my DMs on Instagram right after this. 12 boxes of second edition bulk. I'd be willing to make a fair, accept a fair offer on that. All right, so 8 boxes down. Only 1 Mothman to our name. You gonna go to any conventions for Metazoo? I'll probably go to another Collecticon. We went to the Houston Collecticon earlier this year. I'll probably go to another one. It was fun. All right, 4 boxes to go. No, I don't sell the packs. I just found it's not really worth the time. Box topper. This could be our potential big hitter. But it is another ground. We've been getting a lot of duplicates of these. We're on box 9 now. Duplicates of these cards. The Terra cards. Actually, I think we've got doubles of every one we've gotten so far. Yeah, our pile of boxes is definitely getting a lot smaller. That's for sure. All right, let's start with the Moth pack. Space Penguins. Whoever packed these cards needs to be fired. Reverse Joint Snake. Yeah, maybe they're trying to prove a point with these booster boxes that you need to buy the other products like the spell books and stuff because that's where the hits are. Maybe that's what they're trying to do with this. It definitely seems like it's been harder to hit some of the bigger hits. I still don't think we've hit a full hollow Piazza Bird yet. That's one of the bigger hits to get. That's one of the ones that I like to pull, and we still haven't gotten one. Chaos Crystal, full hollow. There's a good hit. Yeah, I'm going to start sleeving these up. And card savers, too. Chaos Crystals are pretty decent hits. I think we lost Chris. Walking Sam reverse. Nice, another Loveland Frogman. We're doing pretty good on these. Keep everything Frogman. Potentially grade. Chris must still be here if we pulled another Frogman. Full Hollow Growth. Chris felt that whip crack. Space Penguins reverse. I like how close you do that to the cam. Laura. Ooh, another Full Hollow Chaos Crystal. If only we could get duplicates like this of Mothman. But no such luck. Ghost Deer reverse. Do you think anyone is going to play the card game? I'm sure. I mean, it seems like a lot of people do. I personally am not, to be honest. I've never been a huge actual player of any of the games. Blood Ruby reverse. Hodag Full Hollow. I feel like we haven't gotten too many of those either. Oh, it looks like there's a few people in the chat that play. Chupacabra reverse. Hurts to think first edition Kickstarter boxes are like $15K. I don't think they're that much now, are they? I thought they were back down to like 8,000. Eternal Snowflake Full Hollow. But yeah, Kickstarter boxes, prices on them, they're crazy. I think you could have got one through Kickstarter for $50. Tripodero. Okay, come on. We need something spicy out of here. Bigfoot. Doing pretty good on the Bigfoots. Yeah, I bet the people who had Kickstarter boxes that got them for $50 are laughing all the way to the bank. Yeah, I believe it was $50. Another Death Beam. We're doing really good on these. I know Death Beam is a really popular card. Let's see. Let's check right now what Death Beam sells for from second edition. Death Beam. That looks like maybe 25. Not bad. Damn, Dogecoin is down again. Dogecoin is just doing so bad. I hate looking at Robinhood anymore. All right. Did I do this box or did I do this pack? Yeah, that was the Death Beam. Yeah, it is kind of unbelievable that that was just a year ago that those Kickstarter boxes, or a little bit more than a year, I guess, that those boxes came out. And they've already gone up that much in price in just a year. Piazza Bird Reverse. Cactus Cat. Man, we're getting... We need to get some more Mothmen in here. I just stopped for gas and realized I went through 4 cities listening to you pull only one Mothman. Dude, that's crazy. Ghost Train again. Getting whipped tonight and not the good kinds is Lord. I was planning on grading any Mothmen that I got out of here that were full hollows. And at this rate, we've only got one, so it might be worth it to just add it to my next express order because I think my next express order is going to have like 15 cards in it. Lightning Glass Reverse. Come on, man. Squonk Reverse. This box is not looking too optimistic so far. Join Big Lenny Zoom call, Nick. I don't know what that means. Full Hollow Silver Bullet. I haven't really gotten a whole lot of those. Dude, if we only pull this one Mothman, Sinkhole Sam. Oh, Walking Sam Reverse, man. Aw, got me. Jersey Devil. I almost thought we had a moth. Damn. came out in March, I believe. Pre-orders over the winter. At least we finally got one. Yeah, that's true. At least we got one. We got another squonk, too. Damn, are we really down to 4 packs left? What are the odds there's a moth in one of these? Lakeworth Monster. And we got 3 boxes left after this. Bunny Man, reverse. Laura not messing around. I didn't even see what we deleted. Join big. Bigfoot full hollow. You're the best, Laura. So we got 1 pack left of this box. And a full hollow Beast of Busco. 9 boxes. Only 1 Mothman. That's crazy. Craziness. At least it does look like there's some rarity to it, unless they come out with all these supplemental products like the spell book, and Mothman's super easy to get out of those. All right. Hodag pack equals Mothman, hopefully. Pokebarn says Bigfoot my favorite. Let's crack into another box here, see if we can have any better luck. There we go. Off to bed. Good night, Daniel. Thank you for stopping by. All right, let's do our box topper. Another city. I'm just drinking water tonight. Sparkling water and liquid death. Lightning Glass, full hollow to start things off. The pulls have been decent as far as everything else besides Mothman is concerned. But as far as Mothman is concerned, the pulls have been terrible. 1 Mothman out of 9 boxes. Eternal Snowflake. This box is off to a good start, though. Back-to-back hollows. We want Drunk Nick. We meaning me. I'm trying not to drink on any weekdays anymore, so we got to reserve Drunk Nick for the weekends. I was drinking on too many weekdays. So far, I've done a pretty decent job at not drinking on any weekdays. There were too many thirsty Thursdays happening in this household. Another Bigfoot. This box is looking on the upside. Starting out with 3 back-to-back hollows. Maybe that's a good pattern that suggests the Mothman is incoming. All right, J. Crew, thanks for stopping by, bro. Have the hollow pools been 12 out of 36 packs or more prevalent? 12 has been on the low end. They've been more in the 15 to 20 range, I'd say. Loveland Frogman reverse. They've been pretty good, I think. I'm a bit of a drinker too, so it's fun to throw some back together every now and then. Yeah, dude, I agree. I love drinking with the chat. It's always fun. I don't think anything is more fun than opening up some trading cards, drinking, and then having the chat to drink with you and watch you. I mean, that's the most fun part. But I'm trying to cut back. So it's nothing but water. Holy Gem, reverse hollow. Chupacabra full hollow. The Chupacabra always gets me too. I always think that's going to be a Mothman. Very similar color schemes, but it never is. Your guys' beer sucks. Whose beer? Earth's crust? Earth's core. F water, you're made up of 90% of it. Blood Ruby, we are getting a lot of hollows. I think we've only had 1 or 2 reverses. Oh, just American beers in general? I would probably agree with that. I've never been a huge beer drinker that drinks for the taste. I have one purpose in drinking beer, and that's to get wasted. Chaos Crystal reverse. So the taste is always the least of my concern. I'll put it in this pile. I'm gonna have a lot of card sorting to do after this. Bigfoot reverse. I'm getting my piles mixed up. At least you're honest. Death Beam again. Yeah, we did get quite a few of these. I wish we got as many Mothmen as we got as those. Why am I getting these piles so mixed up? All right, this is the new hollow pile. Got too many damn piles going. Jersey Devil, reverse. Come on. I can't believe still no Mothman. Enfield Monster, reverse. Walking Sam reverse. I'm going to move this pile closer to me is what I need to do. What I'm probably going to do with all these reverse hollows is I'm probably going to fill a binder and just sell a whole 360-page Ultra Pro binder full of reverses if anyone wants to buy that. They're really probably not worth the time to even go on there and try to sell them individually. Man, I got a bad batch of boxes, I feel like. Fresno Nightcrawlers. At least there seems to be a decent amount of hollows in this one. This definitely seems like a rough batch. Unending Fire Crystal. Maybe the next batch that got lost in Maryland, when that one finally comes, will be better. Forest Gods Amber. Medium Third Eye reverse. Dude, this is rough. Did you pull the blue ink? Not yet. We still got this box and 2 more boxes to go. Uncle Sam, full hollow. Come on. Flatwoods Monster, full hollow. I don't think Old Scratch is more rare than Blue Ink. No, I just think it is slightly easier to pull from a ratio standpoint. There's only 100 copies, but there's only 50,000 boxes. There's 100 copies of Blue Ink, but there's 62.5 thousand boxes of second edition. So technically it's a little bit harder to pull, but it's not more rare in the sense that the same amount of each copy exists. Hodag full hollow. We're getting a full hollow of literally everything in the set, except for Mothman from this box. Babe the Blue Ox, another, literally a rare of everything, or a hollow of everything. There's got to be a moth in this box, because we're stacking hollows from this one. Any good pulls tonight? We got a lot of good pulls, but not a lot of Mothmen, bro. This is box number 10 we're opening right now, and we've only pulled 1 Mothman out of 10 boxes. It's been rough. Full hollow Black Hole Shard. Yeah, Don, I was just saying I'm probably going to put all the reverse hollows from this in a binder and just sell that. It's probably not worth going through all the reverse hollows from here and trying to sell them individual. Chibi Quetzal reverse. How do you know if that is 100% true? Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know that. That's what a lot of people have been saying. They tell us that's how many are in there, but we don't know that for sure. I do think they should be serialized and numbered. I definitely agree with that. And it does make it hard to tell. Joint snake reverse. Full hollow walking Sam. Man, I cannot believe we're about to go through 10 boxes and only have pulled one Mothman. This is a rough batch. This would have been the 10 that I should have kept sealed. Babe the Blue Ox reverse. But it's a memory at least. We get to remember this stream. Squonk reverse. Come on, man. Kentucky Hellhound. Two packs left on this 10th box. Babe the Blue Ox again. We're definitely doing well on the babes. Bat Squatch reverse hollow. All right. So that wasn't the greatest box either. Still no second Mothman. I guess we did a little bit better because we got some hollows that we put in card savers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 hollows here. There's a couple hollows in there. It's like 20 hollows out of that box. So that wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, these are reverses. Okay, let's get this bulk out of the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have a long day on eBay ahead of me. A long night, I guess. Two boxes left, guys. We're almost to that finish line. Let's see. So it's 11:30 now. I've got a half an hour to do these two boxes to get it done by midnight. We could try. There's still a chance. Let's try to speed run it. Laura always has something naughty to say. We're at the tip. I'm gonna cut my hand open doing that. All right, let's open our box topper. And we have another one of these ground cards. Damn, dude. We've got like 4 of these. I'm not really getting much variety in those toppers either. There's got to be a fucking Mothman in this fucking box. Can I explain the ink differences? What do you mean? Matlocks reverse. I fully expect to see some kind of perverted message from Laurel when this is all over, when this stream is over. Desert is probably my favorite topper in this one. Beast of Busco, full hollow. Laura, no comment. Piazza Bird reverse. Red ink first edition. Like, what is blue ink? Blue ink is second edition. Red ink was first edition. Old Scratch was for Nightfall. And I think that's all of them, right? Lightning Glass reverse. Oh, Cactus Cat. So this box so far is already not looking very, very friendly. A lot of reverses to just one hollow. Chibi Mothman, another reverse. Death Beam, nice. We had to have at least 20 Death Beams by now. But yeah, if you didn't understand the explanation, the red inks and the blue inks, they're secret rares and they're different for each set, what the secret rare is going to be. So red ink is first edition, blue ink second edition, Nightfall was Old Scratch. That's the gist of it. Lightning Glass reverse, another reverse, man. These boxes they've been tough. Chupacabra reverse. Walking Sam, full hollow. One moth out of 10 boxes, bro. We're going to have a pretty complete hollow collection, though, for second edition. Sewer Alligator reverse. Yeah, this box is going to kick our asses. Babe the Blue Ox reverse. Or why'd I say that? Babe the Blue Ox full hollow. Why'd I say reverse? I'm tripping. Oh, shit. Shit. I just clipped one of the cards. Oh, man. It's okay. It looks like it was a... I don't think the Flatwood Monster got clipped. I clipped that back one, though. I clipped the shit out of the one back there. Shit. I got a little bit too enthusiastic with the scissors on that one. Go ahead and throw that bad boy away so no one gets it in their bulk whenever I sell this bulk. Holy Gem, reverse. Laura has the best of the best eBay links. Bunny Man reverse. Chibi Quetzal reverse. Oh no, Josh, you don't have to do that. But I know you love my eBay page, so there will be a lot of updated stuff for you after tonight. Eternal Snowflake full hollow. Eternal Snowflake again. If only we could get duplicates like that of Mothman, but we still haven't got a single. We've only got one Mothman box, and we haven't got a single duplicate of a Mothman in the same box. Slide Rock Bolter. Thank you, Laura, for hiding that spammer. Laura is on it with that shit. Sinkhole Sam. I need to take some melatonin. I'm not getting tired at all. Huggin' Molly. Dude, I swear to God, if we only get one Mothman from this entire night. Hoop Snake. Let's go to Metazoo HQ and throw hands. That would require you first visiting the United States, Laura. Stream to the break of dawn, says Josh. Uncle Sam, full hollow. I just feel like the market's going to be flooded with these cards. When I go to list them, I feel like everyone's going to be trying to unload and undercut each other. Laura, you're full of shit. Lake Worth Monster. Hey Nick, sorry, last question. What do you think is better, supporting a card shop by buying Metazoo Nightfall or get a Metazoo Tops box? I would get Nightfall over Tops. Ghost Train Full Hollow. All right. Lizard Man Reverse. Funny thing is, I never pulled a Cactus Cat. You lucky bastard. Another Bigfoot. We did pretty well on Bigfoot tonight, too. So if there really is some kind of spike in Bigfoot prices, I guess we're ready for that. Thank you, bro. Thanks for stopping by. We only got 3 packs left on box 11. Still no moth. This is like the longest dry spell for Mothman I think I've ever had. I'm 0 for 3 in Mothman in my boxes, says BD. Well, that seems to be the common thread. Everyone in the chat has been saying they hadn't had the best of luck with Mothman. Also, we got to get to 69 likes for Laura, gracing us with her presence. All your Mothman luck was up when you pulled 11 in Nightfall. Yeah, that is true. We did have that one Loveland Frogman Reverse. We did have that one stream where we had a crazy amount of Mothman out of the Nightfall boxes, including, I think we had that one stream where we got like 4 moth out of 1 box in Nightfall. So that was quite a bit of hollows. Yeah, I've got a lot of cards to sort through for eBay once this stream is over. This is going to suck. All right. The final box remaining. Can we pull a Mothman out of the last box? I guess I was pretty close with my timing. I said I thought we'd get it done around midnight, and it's about 11:45. So we kept a pretty good pace here. Oh, we actually got to 69 likes already for Laura. Hell yeah. All right, last box magic. We'll try not to cut any of these cards with our over-enthusiasm. All right. Our last box topper. It's a pretty nice one. Nighttime. Yeah, I do feel like we've kept a good pace for 12 boxes. Hasn't been that long of a stream. We got 69 likes for the lucky 69 box, hopefully. Starting out with a full hollow Hodag. Actually, let me take some of these out. Sinkhole Sam reverse. Start setting the reverses over here. And Laura donates a peach. The rare Laura's peach making a peachy appearance. It's been too long since we've seen that peach. Enfield Monster. It's nuts. You got multiple copies of, yeah, literally everything. Everything but the thing we're looking for. Deer, ghost deer, reverse. Growthful hollow. We talked a little bit about crypto earlier on, yeah. Forest God's Amber. It's not a terrible peach. Bro, everything's down. Everything is not looking good right now. Ghost deer reverse. Yeah, you guys are making me want to drink tonight because I'm going to need some cheering up after this. This is a lot of boxes, a lot of time. Only one Mothman, that's craziness. But I mean, think about it this way. At $1,000, I was buying a box of Evolutions for $1,000 at one point. So you could get 2 cases, 12 boxes of this almost for $1,000. So think about how many more cards you have, how many more opportunities you have to sell these cards to make up value. Like this would be like opening a box of Evolutions and not pulling the hollow Charizard. But you got a lot more cards to sell to make up for it. If you look at it from kind of a cost perspective, you got all those piles of hollows. And a lot of those are $10, $20, $30 cards. Chaos Crystal. I mean, that's probably a $20 to $30 card. We pulled how many of those? I mean, there's a lot of opportunities to make a little bit of money back. But Evolutions, I mean, you're kind of screwed if you don't pull one of the big hitters. And Charizard is really it. I mean, you could get maybe one of the Mega Charizards, but full hollow Tizerac. I still think I've opened more boxes of Evolutions than anybody else that I've seen. I think we went deeper than most Poke streamers have gone into Evos. Think about the fact, especially Laura, it's been over a year. It's been almost a year since I first entered one of Kobe's streams. It was like January. It was when crypto was popping off that we started buying stuff on streams. It was over a year ago we started doing that. That's when some of the OG squad here met. Slide Rock Bolter. Babe the Blue Ox reverse. What's up, B-Wise? How's everything going, bro? So Sound Quest Rob, did I already ask this or not? Are you the same person as Team Rocket Rob? The username looks the same. It looks like you changed it. Dojo After Dark streams. Yeah, that's crazy. It was that long ago already. When everything was really at the peak. Earth's core. Fat Midgets 112. I take pride in being a lurker and supporting from the shadows. Absolutely, my guy. Love to see it. Man, we need a fucking moth out of here, I swear. Jersey Devil. Full hollow. The Fat Midget's username is killing you. Oh, we got 8 minutes till midnight. We're almost there. And I gotta pee something awful. Full hollow holy gem. I've used up literally 3 packs of penny sleeves since we've been sitting here. Nah, we can finish it. No pee breaks. I could never be a real streamer. I don't know how they do it. Walking Sam reverse or full hollow. Like right now. Snow Wasset reverse. Have you pulled it yet? Nope. Well, we pulled one. I don't know how long you've been gone. Growth. They use a catheter or diapers? Are you serious? I just don't know how some of the people do it that go for like 10 hours. Hodag full hollow. Giant salamander. Man, we are getting killed tonight. Oh, ghost deer. Joint snake, reverse hollow. Man, why are we so sucky tonight? I'm gonna take 2 of these melatonin. I don't know why, but it takes melatonin forever to work on me, so I gotta take it like 2 hours before I go to bed for it to have any effect on me. Ah, man. It was his COD username, and now it just... Yeah, I feel that. I've definitely had a few usernames I didn't want to let go of, but I had to. Oh, man, I almost clipped that one, too. Eternal Snowflake full hollow. We wouldn't have been missing much. Laura's not messing around. Earth's core, reverse hollow. Bro, I cannot believe this has been the ratio so far. GG Bird reverse. Oh, full holo Ghost Train again. Oh yeah, Laura, that's a good point. Oh, Metazoo Games back in the chat. Metazoo, we've opened up. We've opened up. This is our 12th box, and out of 12 boxes, we've only pulled one Mothman so far. Seems like the Mothman is way harder to pull. At least my experience. Second edition than first. 12 boxes, one Mothman. We've had some pretty high holo hit rates though, so that hasn't been that bad. Sewer Alligator reverse holo. Four packs remaining. Can we get one more moth out of these 12 boxes? Snallygaster, full holo. All right, 3 packs left. We'll save the Mothman artwork for last. A Chessie. So we got one of the obnoxious 9. It's not bad. We'll take that. All right, 2 packs left. Oh, and we're almost right on the money. I predicted we would be done at midnight. So I don't even know why I bothered trying to do that card trick. Slide Rock Bolter. Right on the money. Last pack is at midnight. On the stroke of midnight, we're opening the Mothman pack. Man, I predicted that pretty good. So as the clock hits midnight, we'll see what we got. Enfield Monster. Hide Behind. Transfiguration. And a reverse Giant Salamander to end off the night. Wow. One Mothman out of 12 boxes. This is definitely a night to remember. I don't think anybody has had that crazy of a ratio to go without a Mothman. 12 boxes, one Mothman. But it is a good-looking moth. I don't see any print lines. And the centering looks pretty good. I don't see any whitening. So probably one is all I need. But damn, that was rough. We do have a crazy stack of holos that need to get sorted through here, though. We'll see how much of this, the price of these 2 cases, we can make back off some of these holos. But we did pretty good. That was fun, guys. We ended it exactly at midnight. Thank you guys for stopping by, and stay tuned for the next one. We're going to do 12 more, hopefully, this weekend. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button on your way out. Nick Strength and Power. Nick Strength and Pokemon signing out exactly at midnight.